Check. This microphone on, baby. It's Monday. Happy Juneteenth to you. It's the Blackout Podcast. Welcome back live from Bubba's Tacos here in the city of Ontario every Monday. My name's ODM, one half of Lighter Shade of Brown.
Crystal Perez, a.k.a. Creamy Man 1, a.k.a. La Blackiana.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Money Moons, a.k.a. Danette Luna, OG Horny Boy in the fucking building.
T-shirts coming soon.
He was telling me about him.
I like this part. My name is Arafat Abdulsalam Baba Mahmoud.
Yeah. Is that like all together, no spaces?
No spaces.
All right, I respect that. A.k.a. Bubba.
Tacos.
Yes, sir. Hallelujah.
Your favorite taco man's favorite taco man.
Can I get the bomb?
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Danny only does that for his name, fool.
Nah, I can't use it anymore, so.
I just got a little scared. You said Palestinian. You said, can I get the bomb? I don't know.
It wasn't me.
I'm about to duck right now. I'm just kidding, man. We all jokes here with different races and colors, and we all got love for each other. Who's all hitting the switches back there, though, man?
What up, y'all? You guys know what it is. It's your boy, your favorite DJ, Danny Boy.
Hey.
A.k.a. Tortanator.
Hey.
It's all the way like. It's never going to get old.
Hey, I think why are we all looking a little bit hungover, man, just from the long-ass weekend, bro?
Say what?
I know everybody got lit yesterday, fool.
Shit, I threw up.
All weekend, G?
Yeah.
It happens.
I know, I feel like we're all kind of sluggish, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all. I'm hydrated over here. What
See
you talking
that?
about?
We'll wake up right now.
She moisturized. She's good.
Yeah.
Did you drink this weekend at all, Crystal?
I didn't. I drank during the week, though, and that's why I didn't drink this weekend.
Okay,
It
so
was a
you
work week.
you were hungover during the week then?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel the vibe.
You know.
We definitely felt them. Shout outs to the familia. We rode out this weekend. Last Thursday we went to Pachanga, had a little vacay stay out there. Thursday night we rode out, and then Saturday I had to leave the family to go do a show in the city of Santa Ana for their Juneteenth festival that went down to Centennial Park. Shout outs to everybody out there who showed up and showed out for that. I know we got something there. Some photos here that we're going to take, me and Money Moons.
Oh, damn, I didn't see that shit.
Sick ass photos. There we got
See,
a little
hey, where you
worse.
sing, fool, you said shit? Sick ass fools.
That's, you got another recognition?
It was another CSF.
Sick.
I was waiting for Moons to finish his sick ass foods over here.
Ain't nothing new. ODM getting awards every damn show.
You know, I mean, hey, we are bro. This is like crazy. What do they say? You reap the,
Reaping the fruits.
Yeah, of the labor, all
Fruits
that.
of your labor.
Yeah.
I guess it just it pays to have a hit record. You know what I'm saying? And
you don't just got one, fool. You got four, dog.
yeah, I wish
shit.
DTX here, but I know he's shining, man. He's looking down on us. They're, again, we're at Centennial Park, which is right down the street, man, where I went to school, and I grew up. There's where it all started. Santa Ana Valley, Carr, Diamond Elementary in Santa Ana. So it felt great just, for the homecoming. And then I ran into a couple homies there that actually started on the school grounds there rapping with. Shout outs to Greg Kimball and Box, who is Daryl Ship. He works for the city. And then also the councilman who came in, Councilman Hernandez, and the whole crew. Former mayor was there, and we have some other photos as well. We'll post them on the Lighter Shade of Brown page. But it was such a fun event. Took a while for us to get on stage. Yeah. But it's what are we gonna do, man? You know what I mean? You gotta wait. Sometimes you gotta wait it out. Shows don't, especially when you got bands. You know what I mean? Like, kind of takes its toll on people. But we definitely got up there. We did our thing. The crowd was very responsive. I mean, talk about it, bro.
Killed it, dog. Killed it. That's all I gotta say. We killed it. Shit was lit. Shout out to everybody in
Battle Cat was
Santa
there
Ana.
too?
Yeah, Battle Cat was there, dog.
Yeah.
On the turntables.
I saw that.
Battle Cat also got a recognition. I saw him posted on his IG. City, one from the state and the city, which is well deserved. DJ Battle Cat been putting in work for years as well. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday I went live on Twitch, and we had to have Father's Day at the crib, so we came back to the house, unloaded some things from the trailer, and then we just invited everybody over. This is something that I plan on doing every Sunday as long as we're in town. you know, I'm gonna have Sunday afternoon at the crib, and we just play music, man. You know, we barbecue. We did like 8 pounds of carne asada last night, all lemon pepper. And then I look on my timeline, and I see Danny having his own party over there at his crib, and Moons is over there.
Damn.
And I'm going, okay, we FaceTiming each other, but it was all
Hey, I
love,
don't remember
man.
that.
Is that why you called me? Is that why you're gonna call me over?
What's
Battle.
that?
Is that why you called me over?
Nah, bro, because you was chilling with the celebrities, Bubba, all weekend. We'll get to you in a bit.
Shit.
But yeah, right there, man. That's just backyard vibes right there. So on a Sunday afternoon on Twitch, come check me out right there. And that's only the setup, of course, what we got going on July 2nd, which is nothing but those old school throwbacks, oldies in Barrio Logan, which is San Diego. So we want you guys to come on out 4th of July weekend.
Hey, fool, when you go out there, you're gonna just get a hotel or no?
We definitely going. We should do an
Yeah.
Airbnb. Fuck it.
I'm down,
Yeah.
fool. Let me know.
Yeah.
I was taught
I'll cook.
It's a long ass drive back,
Hey.
full all faded. I already know I'm gonna get lit.
Bubba, you pulling up, right?
Yeah, I'm going 100% for sure.
Okay.
Hey, my nephew owns a Wiener Schnitzel out there. We can go there after the show.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I'll go with some chili cheese fries.
Man, I grew
Chili
up on the
dogs.
Wiener Schnitzel, bro. Chili dogs. I used to have 2 of them.
Chili cheese
Lunchtime.
fries, fire.
with the fries.
Fries.
Hey, make sure that Tasty Freeze machine ain't down.
Should I call him?
Bubba, who'd you hang out with this weekend? You said you kicked it with a couple of
So
celebs.
Friday, I did I sponsored it's a second annual Marcus Williams celebrity golf tournament. He's a starting safety for the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
You
Dope.
know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. Got to hang out with a few people.
Were you working? Were you cooking?
You know what? We sponsored hole number 10, but it was more networking than work.
Bring the fucking sign already over there. Let's show Bubba some love because he has it all proud right here up against his wall. Like, you can't go to the restroom without seeing this sign.
Bubba be
sponsored by
moving.
Bubba's.
We'll bring it over here.
Oh, sick.
Fool.
Bubba got that hustle.
Sick is full. You should have sponsored hole 6 or 9. Fool.
Just take it off the.
Too much of a walk.
You know Bubba's in his holes.
You're able to take it off the thing. You could take it off the thing.
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
off the metal
Bring it-
thing?
bring
Does it come off?
Yeah,
Bring
it
it
comes
closer.
off.
Face it to the wide right here, Mark, in the middle camera.
Come right here in the front.
Actually, I thought it was.
Sir.
We want to show Bubba some
That's
love.
Give it to
what's
Bubba.
up.
There you go,
Baby
Bubba.
Bubba.
There you go.
There's the man
He
right
sponsored
there.
the perfect 10, the perfect holes.
Hey.
Damn, I feel like that should be like a check with like 50,000 on it, fool.
What is that, weed? Is that weed right there?
Show it to this one.
That's great.
Bubba, show it to this one now. Look at that.
Hey, the grass is greener over here.
Yeah,
the-
put your
to the
face
right.
on your neck, fool,
To the
so,
right.
so it matches the picture.
Hey.
There, look at there, Bubba.
That's me, guys.
That's what's up. This hole is sponsored by. This hoe is sponsored by Bubba's Tacos.
Dot.
That's what's up.
That's right.
That's dope, man. Shit. How was your Father's Day though?
I had to work, man. I
On
worked
Sunday.
all day, yeah.
So that was Saturday or Sunday?
This was Friday.
Okay.
And then Saturday, I sponsored a mini youth camp for kids by him as well, Marcus Williams.
Yeah.
875 kids
Hell yeah.
in Eastville. That was pretty cool, man.
That's what's up. You have to bring him
Yeah.
by the pod, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I met a few NFL players, so hopefully we can get them on the pod for sure.
Okay.
We're working on it.
That's
Hey,
what's
For
up.
sure, we're working on it.
Hey, who's that fool you had in here today? I see on your Instagram. He like signed the wall.
Oh yeah, that's
Is a Rams player?
yes sir. Or he used to play for the Rams.'s retired now, but he played 2 years ago when they won it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dante Dion.
Dante
Yeah.
Dion from the
Yes,
IE.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He's from out here?
Yeah,
Ontario?
he's from out here. Not from Ontario. Where did he go to? Summit. He went to
Oh,
Summit.
shit.
Shout out to Summit.
Yeah.
So,
Sick ass.
Yeah,
fool.
he actually has his little printing shop right down the street. Actually, it's not little.
Okay.
They got a warehouse.
Put us some blackout T-shirts.
Man, yeah, with my
Yeah.
face on them.
on the sleeve, on the sleeve.
Sick.
I was thinking about it.
Hell yeah. We'll put them, all of us right there, dog.
That would be pretty dope.
Cartoon figures of all of us.
Speaking of T-shirts, hold on. Let me just tell you what Crystal walked in with the ultimate vintage shirt.
That's
Crystal,
third of a t-shirt.
man,
Come up, quick, come up.
dude, she's wearing a Club Metro shirt. What?
I met your daddy.
It says, I met your daddy at Club Metro Riverside.
One question:
Yes.
where'd the rest of the shirt go?
It's on the floor of my house.
Did you
know
cut
how
it
to-
up?
I cut it up, yeah.
That's dope.
There's a before and after on my Instagram story, so
I saw that.
check it
Okay.
out.
Where'd you find that shirt at?
They sell them.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, Club Metro has a website, so I don't know
Oh,
who's
shit.
behind it, but it's an Instagram as well. So they just post throwbacks. I wasn't even like around for Club Metro, but I just know about it.
Yeah.
And it's Riverside legendary.
You
spot.
never went to Club Metro at
No,
all?
I was too young. I was way too young.
Shit, man. We used to have that place popping. 4 rooms. If you're from the IE, it's an IE staple. We know that. I mean, cats from LA would come to Club Metro, known for just its 4 rooms. Like I said, the urban side, the new wave side,
Yeah, I wish I could have gone. But you know what?
Shit
I've,
was
I've
fire.
lit.
visited the ruins over there in Rubidoux where it's at. It used to be, it was a supermarket, right? It got converted to a supermarket.
What's funny, the running joke is we used to call it Club Metro, but it would also call Club Mitaho for short, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard
From
too.
Idaho.
And then it actually became a meat market after they demolished it and then built it back up. And
Yeah,
that
and
was
then
crazy.
and then that burnt down, so now it's really just ruins. So,
Right.
But I like kind of visiting sites like that where like historical shit was popping.
Hell yeah. Good old days.
So,
I went to
Shouts
Sevilla's
out.
a few times. That was the one I went to in the Riverside.
Yeah.
Sevilla's was the shit.
one of those
I've
two.
been there like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were my
I was a-
radio station days.
I wasn't old enough to
Yep.
drink yet though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
I just looked old enough to drink.
Yeah. You always had that beard?
Shit, pretty much. I started off with a chin strap for like 2 years.
Sick.
And then, yeah, pretty
Went
much.
full force with it, huh?
Yeah.
Sick ass fool.
Puro Árabe 13.
you find yourself getting more honeys with the beard or without it?
Oh, with it, dude. I look like Homer without that motherfucker. Fuck that.
Hey, dog, when I shave my beard, my wife, like, she just like,
Yeah.
don't
See?
come near me type shit.
Put the Árabe on you.
Leave your beard on.
When?
See? You got
Oh.
the Árabe look too.
What?
Árabe.
What does that mean?
Taliban?
Yeah, you guys are both Árabe.
Like Arab.
Yeah.
Man, I just keep it clean, you know.
I look like it. My shit was that long during the pandemic.
I remember your beard was long as fuck.
It was
fool.
like
I was
that.
looking
Oh,
at old
yeah.
pictures, dog.
Yeah.
This fool's beard was
Dude.
like a Viking fool.
What?
Yeah.
Everybody was doing it. He's like, I gotta let my beard grow out.
I
Yeah.
remember I grew mine out too, but I cut that shit.
Damn.
'Cause it got like all poofy, and I was like, I don't like it.
Aw.
I think as a man who grows a little bit of facial hair, no offense to Danny Boy, who can't get
I
past
just
the
shaved my
facial
beard, dude.
I mean, they're big, they want to see how long they can grow it, bro. Because,
Yeah.
I like the Viking look, man. That shit's dope. You kind of got that going on. Right
I can't. It's just too much.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of falling in a taco or something. It's
Damn
already
it.
bad enough is what it is.
Yeah.
You should braid it, fool.
Damn, homie. Then you look Samoan, fool.
Right here in the middle.
Yeah.
Sick ass fool.
Now, we want to keep that grade A here at Bubba's
Yeah,
Tacos.
come on, baby.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna hit him with the look away. Ready? 1, 2.
The sticker, not the sticker shot.
Um,
So we got Kane Carillas coming up. They're going to be joining us here on the Blackout Podcast, a.k.a. Puppet Master 213. One of them's going to bring – he's got to bring his dolls, man.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
he is.
He brought
dude.
him? He's already here? Okay. All right. Stay put.
Hallelujah.
This is cool.
He'll be
Yeah.
joining us here just a few. Crystal, what real quick, you can talk about your weekend. You DJ? You do any gigs?
Yes, sir. I started off the week early. I was over there at Killer Queens on Wednesday. Got to do industry night. That was super dope. Super
how
lit.
was that spot?
It's amazing.
Did they redo? Because it used to be Mission Tobacco Lounge, right?
Correct. Yeah. So they redid it. It's the same bones of the spot, but it's just completely different when you walk in. It's a different vibe too. So
Yeah.
Is it nicer?
it's nicer. And then even as like for a DJ, it's not the typical club scene. Like you could play disco, you could get in your bag, as
Hell
well.
yeah.
Another fellow DJ said, and it's true. Like
It's kind of like open format.
it's better than that. It's like I don't know. You could just it's just a different vibe. Like think disco, think up tempo, think cool shit.
That's what I'm
not
talking
your
about.
not your average club bangers. You know what I mean? A little bit different, but
Yeah.
still dope. And yeah, super beautiful venue. So that's
How
what's up.
many bars they got there?
They got like 3 or something like that.
Is it? Because I heard it's upstairs still, right? And
there-
downstairs too,
yeah,
right?
there's an upstairs portion, and then there's a bar upstairs, and there's 2, I want to say, possibly 3 downstairs, but
Yeah.
they got all these leather couches, super nice in there. So I was there on Wednesday, and then Saturday finished it off. Grupo Frontera over there at Honda Center, so that was dope.
Shit.
Dope.
Dope.
Yeah, they had a
That's
special
badass.
guest Fuerza
Shit,
with
that-
them. So.
Shit, that's Danny's favorite band.
Shit.
Yeah.
Those are my cousins.
Wait a minute, you didn't drink?
GOP the homie.
Where at Honda Center?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah.
Wow.
Sober
That's how you
doper.
do that.
That's like going to a weed show and not smoking weed.
You know.
Damn.
It's like
Yeah,
going to
no?
Bubba's and not eating tacos.
Yeah, that's like, wow.
Good, cool ass shit, man.
Luckily. But yeah.
So let's get into this block of cheese, man, real quick, though, man. What's popping for today? I know we got a couple stories.
So over the weekend, BB Rexa got hit with a cell phone while on stage. I don't know if you guys saw the clip, but it's kind of going viral. Super disrespectful.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's the aftermath right there. She ended up having to get 3 stitches because some
Holy
dumbass
shit.
threw their giant ass Android or who knows what up on stage, and it hit her like directly in the eye.
Okay, that's the before.
Right? One of them. That's not what she was wearing that night. But,
No.
but that's what she looked like before. Yeah.
Damn.
But there's a clip, and yeah, you just see that shit getting launched at her face mid performance.
Like, who does that? Like, you throw a
Dumbass.
bottle, you throw a can. Who's gonna throw their cell phone? I wouldn't throw my shit.
Well, I want to ask you guys
That's
as
just show the
performers,
people
like, do
that.
people throw shit up there, even if it's like bottles?
Panties,
I was about to say, how many
Sonies,
panties did we
bras.
I
Honey
mean, that's-
packs.
Honey packs. Harmless. I've seen some artists get hit with flowers. Like, people just, like, throw flowers, like, all aggressive and shit.
Nah, we never got flowers, but it was that. Like, we used to, back in the day, yeah, we'd have a couple some haters threw some cans at us once.
Course, haters.
But that was, certain location, certain city.
Yeah.
We don't need to get
You
into.
don't got no haters, fool, huh?
Yeah, nah, it's all love. I mean, I think we paid our dues enough. But so is BB Rex.
But
I mean, she's been
exactly.
around for a minute. And again, like, it fathoms me, like, why a cell phone? Why would somebody throw a phone at your ass?
I don't know. But that fool, he did get arrested and charged for assault. They found him in the crowd and all that good stuff. But
Damn.
what would you do? I mean, it's a different day and age. Motherfuckers be just throw. And she's a female too, so that's even more disrespectful in my opinion. But what would you guys do if like somebody threw something like with weight up on stage?
I think I'm
aimed at you?
grabbing it and then throwing it back.
So I point them out. I say,
At
call
the
them
fucking
out.
crowd.
Call them out. Who threw that shit?
Call them out.
Stop the show.
I'll give you a rack right now. Point it out.
Yeah. Calm down.
I'll go out there.
T.I. He did that shit before.
Damn. Yeah.
Nah, that's just disrespect, man. You got to really hate somebody to go to their show and just chuck something at them. Like, why are you paying? Unless it was like, I don't know, if there was
Well-
more than one artist.
Yeah, it was like a little festival, and I guess the admission was $6. So some people were saying like, oh, when you pay $6, what kind of a crowd do you expect? This and that. Some people said like, oh, maybe he didn't mean to hit her, but even if you didn't mean to hit her, like.
Isn't that kind of a thing though? Like people throw their phones up there, like hoping that they're gonna record with them and then they'll get the phone back.
I
I know, like,
guess.
doesn't Bad Bunny do that?
We
shit?
do that. I've taken people's
Yeah,
cell
that's what I'm
phones in the
saying.
front row,
Yeah,
and I
front
like,
row,
because they're recording, go give me your shit, because it's like,
But that's different. You're asking
like you're
for
getting
it.
the
Like
first
you're,
person.
you're, you're taking it from them, not like them going just
Yeah.
on a whim.
I didn't
fucking
ask for that,
chucking it.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Nah, don't be throwing shit on stage. Come on, people.
Damn, shout outs to everybody in the super chat right here. Artie Boy said, I threw my chonies at Moons. That's Artie.
Damn, no wonder why they smell, fool.
Hey!
You caught him?
No, I probably just kicked them back because they were boxers.
That's hot.
Holy shit, man. Hit us up right now. Also, if you're listening on the playback after this, we invite you to come watch us every Monday night, 7 p.m. We're live on YouTube. That's if you're listening on Spotify later on, of course, after this is posted. But yeah, come check out the vibes. We got Pupper Master 213, Ken Carillas in the building, y'all.
Hey.
Coming up in just a few. Let's run one more, though. What's popping?
The Cheech Museum right here in downtown
Oh,
Riverside,
that's dope.
celebrating its 1 year Annie.
Yeah.
Hey.
Already a year?
Yeah.
Damn, I never been. I gotta go there.
You
been?
do.
Hey, fail, bro. Pull my Riverside card right now. I haven't been there yet. Have you been there, Bubba?
Damn.
The Cheech
I
Museum?
didn't even know he had
Oh,
one.
damn.
I haven't, man.
Yeah, I have. And I got that Altura card, so I get in for free.
Oh, that's sick.
What's
The
that
Cheech-
about?
I saw
With-
Gold Crystal.
With Altura Credit Union, if you get like the Cheech debit card, it has like the art all over it and everything, and you get into the Cheech Museum for free, and it's just a debit card.
So I ain't getting there with no EBT then?
No, you gotta pay full
homie.
freight, baby.
You can be on the
But-
family list.
For those that don't know and those that haven't been there, it's the museum. It's the remodeled Riverside Public Library right next door to the Mission Inn Hotel and Spa. So it actually exceeded its 1 year attendance projections of 100,000, more than 127,000 visitors, minus y'all.
Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We
So it's
could
just
have made
all-
it.
We got to make a
128.
date. We should just go
What
set up
is
the
that, like?
podcast over there.
So you should come on the pod already.
Cultura stuff?
That would be
Damn.
tight.
Yeah, all arte.
Can we smoke a joint in there?
Nah.
Come on.
With,
what kind
not
of-
with
Come on,
cheese? How you
Cheech.
not going to smoke one with
Fuck.
cheese, right?
Or hey, if you got the connects,
What do you say?
fucking ask them.
Cheese got the connect.
I want to smoke in front of the Mona Lisa, Cheech. Come on.
Hey, for
Mona
what-
Lisa.
Hey, what's your favorite Cheech? Do you watch
Up
Cheech
in
and Chong
smoke, dog.
movies? What's your
Up in
favorite
smoke.
Cheech line?
Mexican American.
Just his expressions get
Make
me.
my brown eyes blue, but don't they make my blue? What you say? When he's singing the Mexicans Americans don't like to get up early,
morning.
so they do it real slow.
Mexican
one.
Americans love their nanas
Then
and
their
their nanos. Nino, nanu, nanu. But don't
one,
you make
fool.
my brown eyes blue?
And
Hell
her name is
yeah.
Donna.
Shout out to Cheech.
Hey,
the
my
man.
favorite Cheech. Hey, when he got in the limousine and And they picked him up, and he was sitting in the limo like this. And he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna meet Dolly Parton." "Oh, I'm gonna meet Dolly Parton. Oh, let me clear a space for her to sit down."
Smart man.
Sick ass fool.
So bad.
Fuck, classic movies, man. Grew up on Cheech and Chong, y'all. I love that shit. Everybody in the super chat, drop your favorite Cheech Marin line right there, or your favorite Chong as well. By the way, I think Daza had something to do with the Cheech Marin.
Yeah, speaking of the Cheech, we got the alumni of the show, Daza. She actually is going to be featured in an art exhibit within the Cheech Museum. So shout out to her. I guess it's by Liz Cohen. So Liz Cohen is doing a spotlight on more like the lowrider culture, but more specifically the models of the lowrider culture and how influential they are. So you can see a few covers right there. There's Daza's, and all of them come with like an article from
Are
the
those
model.
shoes?
I thought that was a mask, bro. Yeah, they're
Get
shoes.
out of here.
Hey, what kind of art do they have in there? Is it like just paintings and stuff,
It's like
or
a
is
lot
it
of
like
Chicano art. So
they
what
have
it
any
is,
like Lolos or anything?
they not like actual Lolos, but a lot of like inspired
Like
by
photos of Lolos?
yeah, all kinds of stuff, photography and art. So for those that don't know, Cheech, not only actor and comedian, but art collector. So that's the
Yes.
whole reason he's heading this.
And these are his own personal items, from what I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, his
dope.
own personal collection.
Whose
so.
chonies are those on there? Why does it look like a loteria card? No disrespect, though, homie. Like,
No, it looks tight. I think that's dope. So I want to go check that out.
yeah, absolutely.
Meet y'all inside.
And shout out to Daza. She gonna be there too. San Diego, July 2nd, by the way, on a Sunday afternoon. Matter of fact, we're about to roll the clip right now because coming up next, we got Puppet Master 213. That's the homie right there. Kane is in the building. Meow, 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 meow. Live from Bubba's Tacos. Up next. Summer 2023 just got hotter. Get ready, San Diego, because Lighter Shade of Brown presents on a Sunday afternoon day party going down in San Diego, July 2nd, 4th of July weekend, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come celebrate those memories with plenty of old school throwbacks, oldies, and more. Hosted by ODM from Lighter Shade of Brown with special guests, the OG Lowrider girl, Daza.
Hey guys, it's your girl Daza. I want to personally invite you Sunday, July 2nd, San Diego to a Lighter Shade of Brown on a Sunday afternoon.
Bella D.
Gotta find Mamacita.
And taking you back with all the classics, Beto Perez, live in the mix. And we're throwing it back with Legion of Doom's DJ Mike Ski. July 2nd, 4th of July weekend. We'll see you on a Sunday afternoon. Get your tickets now at eventbrite.com. Summer 2023 just got hotter. Get ready. We're back. We are back and ready to attack, ladies and gentlemen, the Blockout Podcast on this Monday. Hopefully everybody had a great Father's Day weekend. Hey, today's guest is a true homie, deeply rooted in the cultura world. He's a master of his craft, weaving stories through the art of puppetry. His creations have captured the hearts of many, introducing us to beloved characters like El Triste, La Smiley, Mr. E, Who's Gone Wild. You already know. These dolls have become icons, resonating with people far and wide. Please give a huge welcome to Kane Carillas, the Puppet Master.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Welcome, brother.
Thank you, man. Just happy to be here, man. You
Yeah,
know?
man.
I'm just like, damn.
Last time we saw each other, I think we were like in downtown LA. I think was at a photo shoot. Esteban Oriol was there, and you were there.
I was lucky to be there. So
taking
like,
what was that for like
It's a
a
Dickies commercial.
photo shoot.
Dickies? We rolled up, right?
Yeah, I rolled with you.
Yeah, we were doing a whole photo shoot, and then I guess the Dickies people were there, and they see El Triste. We're like, hey, we're trying to get him. And Esteban Oriol popped out with a couple of designs, and they actually introduced him into the Dickies clothes.
El Triste.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It was Esteban Oriol, El Triste with Dickies and all that.
Wow.
That's so weird. Did
I
that
was
ever
like-
come out?
Yeah. It practically sold out. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, they did
Damn.
like a couple of shirts, like overalls, and like they went pretty deep, and they did a couple of cool designs, which
Yeah.
I was like, it's practically his face. And,
Is that what you're wearing right now?
No, this is practically my own design.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
kind
the
of my
Mother's Day.
own merch and stuff. but-
That's tight ass right there,
yeah, because
bro.
people always ask me, hey, you got merch? And I kind of just did this for myself because I always had like clowns in the theater that I used to work. I had a clown similar to it.
Yeah.
And they always had it right here. I was like, well, practically his face, just put it here. And that's what I
Reppin'.
did. And after I would go to every show and bring them out, like, hey, let me get one of the shirts. Like, I don't know, after a while, like, I found a company that helped me out. That, hey, I'm going to give you this amount of shirts. Just sell it and pay me after.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how I did it. Cause
Hell
I
yeah.
didn't, I didn't have money to invest in. I mean, I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of flying my own wave, you know.
That's right.
Whatever comes my way, I
Yeah.
like to do it. and-
Organically.
yeah, so it's not like I have an agenda. Oh, I'm going to be doing this. I'm planning to. It's just like.
But it's dope when people reach out to you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I was-
Like he
I
saw
mean-
the vision with the merch,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, it's hard for me to sometimes see myself in that way. Like, oh, you know, I could accomplish so much, and people have so much faith in me, and I'm just happy to be able to transfer that into what I'm doing now. So I'm just happy, man.
That's dope.
I've been doing this for a long time, and before I used to do it professionally. Now I don't do it professionally because I don't perform no more. I don't do performances or nothing like that.
No, you don't.
No.
Well, we want to get into your story.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
we do we introduce the dolls yet? Can
Nah.
we get the white screen up, man?
Yeah.
Tell us
I
from
remember
left to
this
right.
fool.
I mean, obviously we know who the fool is on
Yeah,
the
of
left.
course, you know. So I built El Triste like 4 years ago, and he was bald headed and he had full beard. So for Halloween, sometimes I would paint my face like him. I would paint my beard because my thing doesn't grow for nothing.
See, I noticed when you put a beard on him, he
Yeah.
looks like me, dog. I swear, dog. I swear, there's pictures.
Yeah, so after 2 years of Halloween painting myself, I kind of got tired. So I was like, instead of me looking like him, I made him look like me. So I gave him the slick back and more of my facial, kind of like bigote and all that. And
Yeah.
it became more iconic like that. So I was like, all right, like
Sick.
it's cool. But I still have the other face, which he came out in the music video that you see him in Nobody's Clown.
Right.
At the beginning of the video, you see him in the old face, like he's just lost and he's just kind of trying to forget.
Yeah.
And then he was kind of famous and all that. And of course, he kind of freshed himself up and
Yeah.
kind of became better of himself.
And La Smiley, she
Yeah.
came after El Triste.
Yeah, of course, because after having him for like 2 years just by himself, taking him everywhere, like, where's that girlfriend? And I was like, I don't know, you know, because when you build a puppet, you have to transfer your feelings. You have to kind of make them alive, you know. You can't
Right.
just build a puppet and be like wiggle them around because it's not how it
Yeah.
works. So you have, I mean, I don't have that really like a feminine touch in me. Like I can't be like in, because when you do a puppet, trust me, you could see yourself doing like a female puppet, you know, because
Right.
your movement somehow changed for a guy.
That's got to be difficult
It is.
to try to.
And the theater that I used to work at, Bob Baker Marionettes, they had over 3,000 puppets. 3,000.
Okay.
From like animals of all types. And out of those 3,000, I was maybe comfortable to doing maybe like 20 girl puppets. Because I was kind of like, I had the most experience and I could bring those puppets alive to the full extent.
Right.
But out of those 20, I wouldn't be like, oh, I would not jump into a girl puppet like that. So when it came to me trying to build her, El Triste, I built him with the help of Mis Reyes Arte. She makes these G dolls to look like you. So she practically makes dolls to look like you. If you have tattoos in your body or in your face,
Yeah.
she would just practically mimic the whole thing.
She could
into
make one of us a pup.
into
Man.
that.
I seen her on Instagram.
And I practically that's what I did because I know her personally. So we used to hang out.
How long does it take to make one of those? How long does it take to make El Triste?
When I build it, since I don't have the equipment or the space to build them, I kind of build them from like just wires all around, and it took me like a week.
Okay.
But he was he used to walk like a penguin, you know, like just sideways, and it just like this, and that was it.
Yeah.
And
Without the strings.
Yeah, well, not with the strings.
Okay.
Because it was a doll that I broke apart, and I just kind of gave him like a little skeleton body to put the clothes on and put the strings and stuff like that.
Okay.
But like I said, he used to meet like a penguin, and I would take him to every lowrider show, and artists would be like, hey, I want him in the music video, and I want him to do this and that, and I'm like, oh shit, like I don't think I could do all that, because I mean, like I just build them more like as a display to show people what a puppet is and bring them people into the theater where I used to work at. And and it kind of became iconic on himself. Like he didn't want to be hanging at home. He wanted to be outside. And when it came to building La Smiley, I told my friend Mis Reyes Arte to build like a girl.
You know what I love?
version
I'm
of
hearing
him.
you speak right now. I
Yeah.
love how you already have his like storyline. He didn't really like as if he was a real.
Oh, trust me, like because when I built him, he was smaller.
Like, does this fool like wake up in the middle of the night and you're asleep in bed?
I
like,
mean, I wish, man.
that's some
I wish.
scary ass shit, fool.
Shit,
I
what's
wouldn't
that
have
one
to
movie
be-
where the dolls come
I don't
alive?
have to be carrying him around, you know. He could just be walking by
Yeah.
himself. But yes, he was smaller.
It's
and
like
he kinda grew.
It's like, not to cut you off.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like what's his name? Let me see. Pinocchio.
Yeah,
and-
Pinocchio. Yeah, well, you know, it's kind of like a gangster version of him. I don't, even Chucky, you know, I don't think Chucky could be more gangster than Triste, you know. I think
Hell
he's
nah.
kind of like past that scene, and like I said, I told my friend to do like a girl with the same makeup that El Triste had. So she kind of went about it, and she kind of put El Triste by the eyebrow, which
Yeah.
is by the rose, and I mean, she's smart, you know, and I just kind of give them like custom-made clothes.
La Smiley hella thick
So,
though.
you know, so, you know,
Dope.
so
True
she
Latina.
kind of became welcome like real fast, because as soon as I
Yeah.
posted a picture of her, girls were doing makeup tutorials of how she
Hey.
to look
Dang.
like
That
her.
is dope.
I was like one day, like I was like,
And
what?
I've seen actually guy and girls
Yeah.
reenact them on your Instagram page.
They-
Let's
they-
pull up the Los Yesterday's video already,
of
so we
course,
can
you know,
to
that's
see
it.
where it all started right there. I mean,
That's
not
that.
started,
One
but
of- yeah, one
that's
of
the
the
one you're
iconics.
famously known
Oh,
for,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I know you were mentioning that, and there's where I
Yeah.
first actually came across El Triste and
know.
yourself, and this is you actually have a cameo in there. You're in
I know,
there.
yeah. They wanted me to get in there, just trying to get them and to sell them and all that. And I was like, all right. I mean, like I said, when it comes to me trying to film stuff, I get nervous a lot. So it worked a little. I always see the mistakes. I'm like, oh man, I could have done that better. But it came out good.
Yeah.
People think that I'm the one singing the song.
How did they approach you, Los Yesterdays, or how did that come about though,
the
with
main
the video?
singer, Bob Vick, hit me up, and he's like, you know, I got my heart broken, and I wrote this song about it, and you know, it kind of involves a clown, and you know how he's sad, and I was like, you know, send me the lyrics or trying to like the beginning of it, and the beginning part of it is like I was a puppet on a string,
Yeah.
and I was like, I mean, that's what I do.
Had he
'cause
come across your dolls before? though?
Yeah, I
He
think
seen-
they wanted to get him for this other one called Mr. Yesterday, for that one song, which is pretty badass. I don't. Can you say backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Simon.
yeah, so that song is pretty cool too. But he kind of waited a little bit because he kind of lost me, I guess, in the mix. So when he wrote this song, he's like, oh, I need to get him, and he found me, and I was like, after a while, when I practically did the song and the whole thing, I was like, man, you wrote a song about El Triste, because I labeled him the saddest puppet in Los Angeles.
I was gonna ask you that. The saddest
Yeah.
puppet. Why? Well, obviously his looks, but
Yeah,
But
I
why
mean-
did you make him sad though, instead of happy?
You know what? Like the theater where I used to work, I had like over 300 clowns, like puppets, performing puppets, like with tricks and all that. So,
Right.
And they were all happy and just happiness. And there's like a one that is really dramatic sadness. But you know, I'm always happy. I'm a stoner, man. I smoke too much,
Yeah.
so I'm always laughing. I'm always happy. I'm always definitely with a smile. So I was like, I don't want to build another happy puppet, and we're gonna be too happy like each other. And
Yeah.
I was like, build the opposite of my feelings, what I am, which
Right.
is sadness. And you know, I just build them, like I said, the opposite of me. You know, like I'll name him El Triste, and it just like after a while, like I said, he kind of grew into Los Angeles. You know, because I kind of introduced him, and then people fell in love with him, and people always ask me like why El Triste, you know? But like, of course, you know, after I build him, after I kind of got to hang with him and I kind of found his true feeling, like his true purpose.
Yeah.
Even though he's the saddest puppet in Los Angeles, particularly in the world, because everybody knows him. But that's what gives him his life. Like
Character.
sadness wakes him up. Because I noticed that when I walk through the street, right? I've been walking through the street. Sometimes when I carry on, sometimes I'll be taking the bus, and I will see like a homeless person like on the street, just kind of minding his own business. I know he's sad. But once I pass through there and he noticed the puppet, his sadness forgets and he just turns into happiness. He's like, what? Like, what are you going to do? Can you make him dance? And he just turns into what I could do and what I could kind of make him feel, So it's like the sadness definitely went away. So he kind of became happy and I kind of made him alive. And, the sadness, they absorb where everything he's doing. And that's what he is, man. Without sadness, I don't think he will be able to be what he is.
There you are right there in the video.
Yeah.
Carrying him out in the store.
Oh, yeah. Right now I'm trying to sell them and nobody
Who's the
wants
girl?
to buy them. That's like Vic's cousin, I think. The singers, his Familia de él.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember who they were. And we got the guy that directed the video in the scene too. All these puppets that you see from right here, because I've been involved in the puppet world like for 20 years. So I only got 3 puppets, but I know other people that have hundreds of puppets and have 50 or 20.
Right.
So I invited one of my other friends to bring like him. His name is Matt.
Okay.
His kind of puppet show is called Rasputin's Marionettes.
Okay.
And he goes more for the adults. So all the extra puppets that you see right there, they're more like adult entertainment. Like they go to like strip clubs and like certain things like that.
No shit.
Yeah. I mean, right here you don't see them like in that way because it's more like a lovey or whatever song.
Yeah.
But if you see these puppets in person, you'll be like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
They're great. I mean, my friend is super talented. The vision that because when you build a puppet, you have to envision what the puppet is gonna do, whatever is gonna happen, you have to envision before you even build it.
Right.
You have to draw it. And when I build it, I just kind of build them and just kind of went based on Captain Spaulding and Cepillín.
Oh, wow.
Because
That's
Cepillín had
dope.
almost the look and with the barba and for Captain Spaulding had the ceja like
blue,
that, like
yeah.
the bluish, and kind of went based on both of them
I
and
love
kind of
that.
create my own little.
Let's talk about La Smiley though. Let's go to her now. So what defines her character? She brings smiles to Triste, obviously.
It balances
The yin
sadness
and the
from-
yang.
Yeah, just like, smile now, cry later.
Yeah.
I bring like El Triste now, La Smiley later. So
Okay.
I incorporated their name into the whole kind of concept, and that's what it is. Sadness, you cannot
so
be
sad.
without happiness. And
Yeah.
I just built a little homie for fun,
Hey, she's down as fuck though. She got him on the shirt. She got him tatted. She holding him up.
Well, in the music
She's holding
video,
him up.
in the music video, she left them for another puppet.
Oh.
At the end, she practically
Which
broke
video
his
was that?
heart.
Los
Yeah.
Angeles? Oh, okay.
If you see towards the end, you see
Little
like,
hoe.
that's what is funny because like she got a lot of backlash because of the music video. She's like, what the fuck? Like, are they working? I'm like, what's going on? They're trying to find out what really happened. And after, of course, having them for a while, they're asking for kids now. They want me to build
shit,
kids.
yeah.
Oh,
And of
shit.
course, I do could build them, because my friend does dolls for no sizes. And I already know the names and I already kind of sketch how they would look.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys the names right now.
I was
for
gonna
the
ask
first
you.
time, So I'm going to name them Lagrimitas y Risitas.
Okay,
It's
which
gonna
means
be a boy and a girl.
Okay.
Well, one of them is happiness. Risitas, that's like Risitas is more like laughing.
Okay.
Like in a cute way, I guess. And Lagrimitas is more like crying. So it's kind of like their baby kind of version of them.
version.
Well,
Got
like
it.
Lagrimitas, we
Yeah.
just kind of a baby crying, I guess. I don't know how to.
Yeah.
It's like that
But
saying.
there's I know I found the translation.
Hear
for
your
it.
ass all the way over
yeah.
here, motherfucker. Hey, can we unplug the thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
it's already
that's
plugged?
how it's
All
gonna
right.
go. That's how it's gonna go. I even found like a mini stroller. I went to the- Everywhere I go, I'm always like trying to find little things. Even though I don't have
Yeah.
kids.
Hell
but-
yeah.
So I found like a mini version of a stroller. It's all metal.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send it to my friend that custom made a pedal car because he has a lowrider pedal car. Like
Oh,
that
shit.
guy,
Dope.
Triste is really rolling,
Shit,
So
Lola.
so yeah, it's just like I found like a mini one, and I was like, oh, this is just perfect. And little by little, I'm building into it because when I build the babies, I'm not gonna just carry the babies. I'm gonna
Right.
have to have like some
Oh.
sort of
Yeah.
stroller to just put them in there, and maybe have El Triste push them and sort
Smart.
of in a way like that. And
How many outfit changes does this guy have?
oh, that guy, he has maybe like no lie, maybe 8 different outfits.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
And like everything is custom made, and then each outfit costs more than $200.
Damn.
It's not cheap. That
Did-
guy's pretty expensive.
Is that real
Dickies?
Levi's?
Yeah.
That's 501s right there.
What?
Yeah, yeah. And those Dickies, we got the Dickies,
I
and
was
we got
gonna
the Pro
ask,
Clubs.
Did Dickies
We
hook
got
this
the-
guy up?
Yeah,
Sure.
we got everything hooked up with these guys, and I wish it could have been like in a way to be able to buy baby clothes. But I can't, because babies' head are bigger and their neck is smaller. So when I buy baby clothes, I will have to have like a big ass bunch of just kind of rolling right there. So it's different. So I have to always custom make. And their baby clothes, they always short sleeves. So these guys have like a longer version of like a long sleeve. so
When
it's
do we
different.
have a date on that release?
On the babies?
Yeah.
Right now I'm working
Or
on
a
the stroller.
timeframe?
I mean, it might take. I mean, it takes like 9 months to have a baby.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can't just pop out with a baby. I don't know.
Right.
No, that's
I have
smart.
to take some pictures at the hospital.
Wait, she
you know,
is
like-
Latina. Hey, she is Latina.
Pumps them out.
If I can
Hella
have
fertile.
babies before you
Gremlins,
get
fool.
married.
Hella fertile.
Gotta roll it out
Yeah,
right.
so of course, you know, because people, I mean, I built their own Instagram, which, you know, you can
Yeah,
follow them.
for
They
sure.
Have, at one point, they have more followers than me. I was like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna have to deactivate their accounts so I could catch
That's
up,
right.
you know? But yeah, people just follow their adventures. So
Yeah.
that's what I want to do, you know, make it seem like they're.
I
kinda-
saw you did a lot. You know, you got some. You know, a couple of short videos with El Triste. One of them being,
okay.
I think, let's see, I'm Your Puppet, which was kind of dope. So you kind of put like famous old school songs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're kind of, you
Oldies.
know, like I always see like all these pictures of just lowriders and just put an oldie, and I was like, I could do that with these guys, and
Yeah.
they have over like 2,000 pictures themselves right now. They have like, I mean, if you go to Instagram, they have over 1,000 posts and everything just pictures. All my friends are photographers, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, every time I go to a cruise, I get like 50 people, like 50 pictures. So it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, I'm loaded with pictures. Sometimes I forget to post some, but I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, like I get lost in the mix. I do try to answer to everybody that message me, like, you know, like, if it's important, you know, I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, just message.
If there's a bag emoji
Oh,
at
trust
the
me,
end of
I'm-
it.
Low
I'll
money
be
sign.
like, wow, because I do. I kind of, like I said, people treat them like celebrities. I treat them more like my friends, of course, but they're more like models or actors. You know, people hire them to be in music videos.
Yeah.
And like
What-
people have made them close to model and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
dope.
kind of like one of the cool things about them.
And Mr. E, how'd you come up with? You know, how did that come about? The
Yeah,
collaboration for that. You had a video that you shot with him. Foos God's. What was it? Foos.
Well, the full,
Full
summer.
summer?
Yeah, I did that one by myself.
Did you?
Yeah, I just did it with a phone, just in the sun, and trying to like, since I had two of these things. I put,
Oh,
like,
okay.
I went all around the LA trying to just. I did it on my phone just by myself.
Crazy.
Like in a day.
So was that the inspiration? That song inspiration for?
They came up with the song first, but I'm like, man, that song is catchy. You know, somehow about it, like something. I get really kind of like stuck on when it comes to like the melodies and like a good hook. And I mean, that guy is
Put the
funny.
video up, Danny. The one that
Yeah,
it's
that
there. It's on the browser.
It's hilarious, man. I
Is it
couldn't
the
believe-
James and Bobby?
No, we already passed that.
But I was pretty excited with that one, and I mean, I met Foos Gone Wild before they even made
Hot
the
Food
page.
Summer, it's called.
Yeah, Hot Food Summer.
Before they even made the page?
Yeah, I made because you know, because he came out he was rapping in a video, and then I came out like in the background because I went to Chicano Park like for Chicano Park Day because I'm from Tijuana. I can't be going down there that much. You know?
Right.
But one day I seen some pictures because people were inviting me to come to Chicano Park. I was like, I can't be going to San Diego, you know.
Right.
I'm like a free ticket to Tijuana right there. But then I see some pictures of like a lot of paisitas, you know, like people look more paisa than me because I'm a paisa, you know. I grew up in Tijuana. You know,
Yeah.
I should, even
Hell
though
yeah.
I grew up with the homies because I picked up their style. But
Yeah.
I consider myself a paisa. I'm not nothing else. But
Well, let's talk about that because I wanted to get to your story. You were born in Tijuana, Tijuas,
Tijuana.
and you came this way when you were 13.
13, yeah.
And where'd you go straight to? Where'd you live?
We went to right here by Echo Park.
Okay.
We have an aunt that owned a house. And
Right.
She had like 4 kids already, and we came with like 5. So
Okay.
we're trying to be there like for half a year. We're over there.
Now, was it just you and your parents or your siblings?
Because I'm the older one of 6 kids.
Oh,
So
shit. Okay.
so it was me, my 5 brothers, and then my mom and my dad.
Okay.
We're like a whole family.
Right, shit.
Yeah. So we were there for like a couple minutes. Then we moved to a hotel.
Yeah.
And that's when we moved to MacArthur Park, which is 8 and Westlake.
Okay.
That's where I kind of practically grew up and met all my habits there.
Yeah. All your bad habits, your good
and I
habits,
come in-
memories.
I mean, you know what? Like, it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad the way I grew up because I mean, I prefer to learn the streets to not know the streets. You know, because I don't want to be a civilian where there's like all this gang infested like plays that you're gonna be like scared to walk on. You know, I went to high school like a half a year and all that, and that's where of course I got to introduce into like where to walk, where not to walk, and you know, ditching and you know, and all that stuff. But the thing about that is I always had the theater because I started working in the theater when I barely arrived here.
Right.
So it was my first job. I started working there almost when I was 14.
But let me ask you this: somebody at 14 years old who's on the street, gang bang. I'm not saying you gang bang, but get into trouble. You know what I mean? Like, I would never think that they would get into puppetry, like have the interest. So how did that transition?
So one of my homies that used to live in the same building as me, he asked me, "Hey, you want to work in a theater?" But in my mind, I thought it was a movie theater. You know, I'm thinking of free movies.
I would thought the same thing.
You know, I was like, hell yeah. But I walked
free popcorn.
Exactly. I was thinking, just free movies. But I was like, I love movies, you know. So as soon as I walked in there, because it was around Halloween, so they had a Halloween theme show with like skeletons that glow in the dark with the black light. They had like Dracula, vampire. It was just the whole Halloween theme, and I was just like, what's going on right here? You know, like, because I never even seen the movie Pinocchio or never knew nothing about puppets myself, you know, because I was being on the streets, but can never really seen TV or nothing like that. So when I
not even puppets with the socks?
Nothing. So when I
homemade
walked,
puppets.
Wait, not those. This way, not this way.
Cámate.
The homemade ones.
Her name was Fifi.
Those are the homemade ones. Fool.
Yeah, so they had like a different setup. So they had like a horseshoe type of sitting. Yeah. So they will perform in the middle, and you will see like the people around them, and the puppets will go to the kids, hug them, and whatever the song was going on. Right? Yeah. And the show will be 1 hour long, and they will bring like over 100 puppets. It was just like a little mini movie, and with songs and just puppets going in and out. And I was like, what's going on? And you know, they introduced me to the owner, Bob Baker, and
this was the Bob Baker Marionette Theater.
Yeah, the one that was in Echo Park. Okay. It was there for like 60 years.
No way.
Yeah, because I got there like in 2003.
And wasn't he part of like the majority of that time there? Like,
yeah, I mean, the theater itself is the longest running theater in the United States doing the same thing, because they started in 1963 with the location, and they had a whole show before they had the location. So they would go do like carnivals and like big events and stuff like that. And then they found this spot right here by downtown. Okay. And they just kept it there and built like productions. Right. I mean, Bob Baker, if you dig into his story, it's just mind blown, man.
So he's the one that brought you on.
He's the one that he's like, okay, he's all right. But he loved me because I was tall and I had long reach in my arms. You know, my friends that got me, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this fool clown me because I'm like, he lies you. I'm like, well, I don't know, you know, I didn't know English that much at the time. So I was just like, whatever, you know? Yeah. And, but then after, like, being there for, like, you know, 5, 10, whatever, 11 years and all that, and I found out, like, what he's seen in me, you know, like, because when you're tall and have long reach, you get to manipulate the puppets better. Right.
You have to build.
Yeah, so the taller you are, the longer your arms, the easier.
Oh, trust me, you get, like, a shorter person cannot move the same puppet as me, like, as a, you know, it's just not the same.
All right.
So, so he saw that, and of course, after a while, I knew what he meant, and I just became the main puppeteer and became the teacher at one point because he passed away. Yeah. And, you know, it's just, he practically saved my life, man, without him accepting me at that point, you know, because I was bald-headed at that time. Yeah. I used to wear 42s, 2XLs, and, like, the whole thing, you know, and he's like, yeah, okay, you know, give him a try. And, you know, I only kept it because my dad was hardly with us in my house, so I was practically the only one working. Yeah. And at the beginning year of working there, the school gave me like 1 year of working experience. So I used to go to school and then go to the theater, because the theater was actually 1 block from my high school. So I used to get out of high school for lunch, go do the show, and then come back to school, finish my classes. Wow. For 1 year, they gave me that. The second year, since I was messing up, they didn't want to give it to me. Yeah. So I just practically kept working. And I will only go to school like to 3rd and 4th period, which was my ESL classes to learn English. Yeah, and stuff of course. Like that. But besides that, I didn't want to go to history. I didn't want to learn math, like X equals Y, and I don't even know what's going on. Yeah.
So at that time in school, was your mind just on puppetry?
No.
Were you like, I want to get back over here?
No. To me, it was just a job. I would just go in and out.
So you hadn't taken it serious?
No. It was, they used to pay me just to go do the lighting effects, because there's some sceneries that you would change some lighting effects. If it's desert, you will put reds and yellows. If it's snowing, you will put whites and blues.
Okay, so you control the themes.
I did that colors. For like 5 years. But in those 5 years, every time that we'll practice, I will have to see what the puppet is doing, see how much the people will move forward because I will have to put a light in front of them.
Okay.
I cannot learn what they're doing without doing the lights. 'Cause imagine they're doing a song and I don't know what's going on, but they're already in front and they're all in dark. So I had to learn everything they were doing, the steps, even their cues, practically the whole CD. Because it was like a soundtrack.
Damn, and how many puppets are we talking?
100 puppets.
100.
Well, it's like a mini musical. So you go with the flow with the songs and you learn certain
And you,
routines.
one man controlling the lights.
The lighting. There was like levers like this, but like you push like levers, like super old school, like so high tech some stuff back in the days. But yeah, I did that for 5 years, and one of the main puppeteers, which was Matt, Rasputin Marionettes, he wanted to do more shows for like adults and stuff like that, and Bob was always for kids. So Matt left, he was the main puppeteer there. So all the hardest puppets and all the number one puppets that he would do, everybody was kind of scared to grab them. Because these puppets are really intimidating. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to do them. And when you're like outside over 100 people every time, and you're like, oh, like, the only advantage that you get because people don't know what you're doing. So you could be out there and just goofing around and people listen to us, oh, it kind of goes with it, you know?
Yeah.
But if you go back and back and back and you see this guy like, oh, like, what's going on, you know? Because people always had complaints. They're like, man, what's going on right here? But when I was there.
What would they complain about, though?
Like, because, you know, sometimes, like a lot, like practicing wise, right? It was like 7 of us. I was not the only one there. Like, so it was like when it comes to practice, if not a lot of people practices, you're not gonna get better at the puppet.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you wanna get the puppet, but it's like, you know, you just came to see a puppet show for like kids. It's like, man, not even the kids enjoying it. But I would try to get more like the adults, because when you do certain tricks or moves, the adults are like, oh, like what's going on, you know?
Catches their eye.
Oh, trust me, some of these puppets, they're like, I mean, they're particular celebrities because they came out in movies with Elvis Presley, Jordy Garland, like celebrities back in the days. Bob Baker was really involved into like.
Is that right? Behind the scenes or designing?
They're characters.
Movies with puppets back in the days were like all over. I mean,
shit. The only one I remember like the Muppet Show.
Those have became more iconic because they were like more like the customs, you know, like hand puppets and stuff. They hardly would do marionettes, but it's still puppets, you know, still in that category. When it came to Bob, he only worked with strings. So he actually did the main alien for this movie called The Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Ooh, I remember that.
You know, the main alien that came out at the end, that was Bob Baker.
That was the scariest shit. I left the theater when I heard that.
I mean, you got to think, puppetry and marionettes, it's like an old school form of entertainment, right? So even Pinocchio, I Googled it right now just to make sure. That came out in the 40s. That you said that theater's been there since the 60s, right?
I mean,
Elvis and them, that's around that time.
I would go to my mom used to take me to the mall. I was like a little kid, and she would shop, and they'd have like this little display, and they'd have a little puppet show in the malls, and we'd sit there, and I remember the song. It was a song called Up, Up, Matilda, Up, Up, Matilda, and then this little guy and this little elephant, and it was just, like I remember carousel. Like it was yesterday, but yeah, it was puppet shows, man.
But I mean, they were involved in everything, and Bob Baker had a piece of everything, and Bob Baker used to vote for the movies and all the Oscars and all that. Like Bob Baker used to get all the new movies, like mailed it to there and all that. Like, trust me, Bob was like a huge influence. He was the man, huh? And yeah, like I said, you know, he saved my life. I was at the theater, you know, for 18 years. I practically, you know, kept his tradition going. I became a teacher and teach everybody there how to do most of the stuff. And
he just educated you, right? The whole time.
He was practically like a dad for me because, like I said, my dad was in and out of my life. So there was not, I mean, he kept me at the theater, which it was, I used to work there from 9 to 5. Well, the shows will finish by 1 o'clock. Yeah. By then I will be gone, go smoke, chill with the homies and all that, and come back the next day. And sometimes paycheck was like, sometimes because the theater, it was not something. Like, you know, sometimes the tickets were a little expensive, and only white people will come. You know? Not raza. They will come when it comes to school field trips. You know, the schools will bring
bus them in.
Like, and all that. And at one point I was inviting like I was doing like Instagram posts. I'd be like, hey, you know what? Like, if you want to come to the theater, let me know. You know, you could just bring your whole family and all that stuff, because you had to actually, the theater was based on reservations. So you had to call and be like, oh, I'm bringing like 10 adults, 3 kids.
So they didn't sell hard tickets. It was all done over the phone.
You could come in and maybe you get lucky if somebody not show up. But
he never offer you some tickets to go slang them?
No,
no. Get your money, man. Extra, you know, side hustle.
All of my other coworkers, if they bring somebody, they have to go to the office and be like, yeah, I'm bringing this and that. I never did that. I just bring family in.
Let me ask you, at what point did you start making the puppets?
But you know, like, since I had 3,000 to play with, I didn't really really think about it. The
He had $3,000.
No, like
Puppets.
3,000 puppets. To,
Oh,
like,
shit,
The ones
okay.
that I used to manipulate with.
Okay.
When you build a puppet, it's like $2,000.
Right.
It's like it's
Wow.
not cheap, you know, and it takes hours and it takes like the equipment. It's just like a whole process of it, and you know what? Like when I met Mireille's arte, because it made it easier because she already had the face. I think the face is the hardest part to even build into a puppet because that's the first thing people see.
Yeah.
So when I was trying to make one, I didn't have the skills because I learned everything backwards. I didn't went to school to puppetry. I didn't went to none of that stuff.
Yeah.
And people that were there, they had certificates and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I just came in and learned backwards. I learned how to manipulate them, how to fix them, how to build them and fix them and stuff like that. But I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to the first.
So
concept
you
of a
learned
puppet.
then.
Well,
How long did it take you to learn?
I mean, if you want to learn how to manipulate, it takes like a month, man. It's like just like riding a bicycle, you know. Like you want to do tricks, you want to learn more, you're gonna be riding more.
Right, right.
It's just practically the same thing. It's
What
not-
was your
it's-
first puppet? El Triste?
No. Oh, me building on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the first one. Yeah.
That's
And
like your
then
son right
and-
there.
Yeah, you could say yeah. And then,
What year was he born?
Like 4 years ago.
Do I say born? I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah,
right.
you
What do I
could
say?
Yeah, you could say like 4 years ago. I don't know.
4 years ago?
2019?
Yeah, like around there. It was like in May 4 actually. That's when I built them.
Hey, that's the day after
I
my
know.
birthday.
That's what
Shout
it was
out.
funny. I'm always forgetting to post something about his birthday. I
Hey,
was just posting.
by the way,
that.
shout outs to your hermana Stephanie. She's in the
Oh,
super
really?
chat
Oh,
right
shit,
now.
there we go.
So she's
Damn.
right there. You want to say what's up,
What's
sis?
up, Stephanie?
She's
Yeah.
all proud right there. My
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, it's me, Stephanie, and then Yulisa, y luego Abel,
Uh-huh.
Noé, y David.
That's what's up.
She said we used to go for free.
Oh man, this girl. I practically raised all my brothers and sisters, and
That's
that's
Yeah.
why sometimes when they're like, "You don't have kids," I'm like, "I don't know." Like, I mean, it's not easy, you know,
Yeah.
of course, but I do have the experience. But you know, I deal with all my brothers in the house. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And then I used to work with kids for like 18 years.
Yeah.
Kids of all ages, because we used to
Yeah.
get from elementaries to like universities and stuff like that. But trust me, kids. That's why probably I kept myself young, because I'm 35 right now. People think that I'm 25, or I'm like, you know, I always kept
Right.
myself with young people, like always up around happiness, and that's
Yeah.
what kept me like, I guess, young. I guess it's like a good remedy for it. But yeah, man, it's just like it's been like a whole pretty amazing journey with this guy, because I never really thought to even have somebody like him, because when you build a puppet, you never change his clothes. You're gonna build them for a purpose, and I just build them as a display. And people at the theater, like I said, at the beginning he was smaller. After having people want him in a music video, I made him bigger and more flexible. So I reckon.
Oh, so he grew with age.
Yeah, he actually grew like in size. So people at the theater like.
So you had to remake him?
Yeah, I had to, because people really want him to be waving and.
So how
do
many
certain
times have you
things.
changed him?
Just one time.
Okay, so that's another 2 racks.
Well,
I'm thinking no.
Yeah, and when I had the body of Little Mystery, I was gonna build a cop puppet, because I was gonna do like a pullover scene with the lowrider, like the cop pulled them over and all that.
Yeah, what
So-
made you decide to build
Well, like I
Mystery?
said, I mean, Fusgan Wall blew up like out of nowhere. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
And you know, it made it easier for me to build on, because he already had the mask. You know, like no matter what's in the bottom,
No really features
like,
needed.
You know, so
Yeah.
when I was like, oh man, I 3D printed it, and I found these logs online. I found the pantuflas in the callejones, and
Right.
of course I custom made the whole clothes, and we got NSP printing. You know, shout out NSP printing, because they're the ones making all my clothes.
All right,
And I
all
told them, hey, can you boss maybe like a little one? And they're like, oh, we could try, and that came out pretty
Damn.
badass.
You should do some rappers, homie. I mean, I know Mr. E gets down on the mic, but like,
that's,
you know what I
that's
mean?
actually one of my goals. You know, I want to, of course. You
But
know,
wait, they don't talk though.
no, these guys don't. But if I do build other puppets, it will be more like moving. If I want to do
Yeah.
rappers, it will be more like a moving mouth and
Hell
stuff like that.
yeah.
Because like I said, I do build like a golden mic for him and stuff, so he could just be out there and
That fool go platinum. Fool.
Oh,
He had the
trust me.
yeah.
first puppet rapper.
Hell yeah, that'd be
So,
sick.
Marionette.
it became easier for me to build that guy, and I did them just mostly for exposure. You know, for them to post me once, I'm just happy.
Hey,
but
you knew what you were doing, S.A.
But like I
Come
said,
on,
exposure,
homie.
exposure, you know.
Let
of
me go
course.
down my feed right now. Oh, hell yeah. Watch. I'm going to make Mr. E a puppet. I'm going to get him in the hot pool summer. I'm going to do this. No, but
trust
hell
me.
yeah. I'm going to be doing
Smart.
the same shit,
I
dog.
mean, people, they're like, you're the one running that page. I was like, hell yeah.
He
I
came
remember-
with it though.
Yeah, like it's funny. Like it kind of became iconic. That I'm like, oh shit. like,
Yeah.
that's pretty- and you know, because of that, you know, I got to. Of course, Esteban Oriolo already had kind of like, I guess, that eye on me. He want to do something with me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Regarding what I do, and with Fusgan Wow, we did like a little mini documentary series.
Yeah.
They're gonna display on Saturday for the Fusgan Wow show.
Oh,
Nice.
the
So
one
it's
that's
gonna-
coming up?
Yeah, the one
Okay.
coming up right now. So it's gonna be
Nice.
pretty dope. And they practically I was just talking about what I went through and practically what I'm saying right now and all
Yeah.
that stuff. But Esteban Ariol, when we went into the old theater, the abandoned theater, because the main theater closed down. They were gonna build this apartment complex around there, so they kind of kicked us out a little bit. So they went to Highland Park. They got like a brand new theater there, and they're doing their thing. And the pandemic hit and all that stuff. So I kind of went into the kitchen. I've actually been a cook for like almost 10 years now.
Yeah, I was gonna say your side job, or I don't know if that was
Well,
part
that's what I do
time
for
or whatever.
I
Yeah,
do
you
for a
cook.
living. I'm a cook. I work in a pizzeria. This pizzeria in my neighborhood called Ricky's Pizza. And I used to say my $1.25 to go get a slice.
Yeah.
And they used to cut the slice in half. So you would think you get 2 little slices, but
Yeah.
it was only that.
Right. I caught
remember
on that to
yeah,
plenty
like,
of pizza places like that.
So,
They make them all small. Yeah, you get
Optical.
30, fool.
Yeah, like,
It's an
Optical
extra large.
illusion.
So,
Yeah.
so I used to say my mom to go get pizza a lot, and that pizzeria has been there in the neighborhood forever. And after a while, I left my other kitchen job, and then I found out they're opening another one right here by Whittier Boulevard. And I was like, hey, you should hire me. I wouldn't mind working on a pizzeria because I actually want to open a pizzeria myself.
Okay.
I feel like pizza, everybody loves pizza.
Everybody. It's the
so I
go-to.
think that's what I want to go to, and I never really worked in a pizzeria, so he's training me and giving me days out to be here and stuff like that.
What's your favorite pizza? What your favorite toppings?
Actually, I'm allergic to vegetables.
Okay, so no veggies on your pizza.
Only meat.
What are you putting on? Okay,
Oh,
pepperoni.
Yeah, ham. Sausage,
Okay.
bacon.
Nice.
Good shit.
Yeah, all the good
Canadian
stuff.
bacon?
Oh hell yeah, that's what we
Shit.
got right there. Yeah,
Shit, a little bit
Canadian bacon.
jalapenos.
Jalapenos or,
Yeah,
or
we got
the
some
chile?
jalapenos.
Little.
Yeah. We got the fresh ones and the vinegar ones. So you guys
Oh,
get
the
a
yellow
choice.
peppers.
Yeah, just
Ooh.
right from-
Fire.
So it's pretty good, man. I'm training and all that, and I did like a little commercial for them where El Triste came in and did
Yeah.
a pizza for La Smiley and all that, which is
Hell yeah.
fun. And-
Oh.
oh, trust me, it's like a family business.
It's in Echo Park?
No, the location is in 8 and Westlake, MacArthur Park. That's the
Okay.
first location. They opened a new one in Whittier Boulevard by close to Manavelo.
Okay.
And I'm almost posting videos of them and all that. And yeah, man, I'm just super happy right there. I'm just like,
Yeah.
wow, like I'm just happy.
And you've been with them how long?
I've been there almost like 5 months.
Oh,
Yeah, I barely started. Because I was another restaurant called Tender Greens.
Okay.
And that was like more fast paced and kind of like Chipotle style that you cook
Yeah.
everything and people see what you're cooking and all that. And I was there for like maybe 5 years.
That was kind of those ones. What's that other pizza place where you do it yourself and you see them like it's like a Subway?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Pyology?
Pyology.
Yeah,
Oh, like
yeah, that shit
California
was
That was a
dope.
kitchen?
trip. That was a trip.
Yeah.
I was like, I never seen that stuff before. So I think that's what people could see us making the pizza too.
Right.
So that's kind of almost the same style, which is pretty cool. And I learned in tricks. They treated me good, and it's family-owned business, and they give me. Since I'm involved with El Triste and La Smiley, these guys practically are kind of like my business partners. They gave me hired. People hire me to do like private events. Just when they have like a little gathering, just friends, people just hire me to just go and hang out with them.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. I'm gonna do this Wednesday and just hang out in the little business party they're gonna have. And they're like, bring El Triste, we want to just hang out with them. I was like, really? Like, I've been hiring him to do quinceañeras a lot.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why people want
What do you do at the quinceañeras? Like
That's the
just-
thing though, because I tell him, like I could give El Triste a mic and he could sing the Nobody's Clown song. He could sing just once you give him the mic right here and close to the mouth.
Yeah.
You can really see that he
Right,
doesn't have a
right,
mouth.
right.
So it's like just by the head movements, and he could do that. I usually make them dance together, kind of like a slow
I was gonna say, do you
song.
have an actual show with
No,
these guys?
No. I just go to hang out.
freestyle.
You just kick it, whatever.
Yeah, just kick it, take pictures.
Because I've seen you. Remember when I think we first met? It was at it was like right after the pandemic. It was at the in
driving.
Eastville.
Yeah, it was like
Remember the
a
driving
yeah,
concert? It was a
I know,
Soldies
I
concert.
know. You approached me. You were like, I seen you. Like, what's up?
Yeah, bro,
And
I
I
was
was trying to
already
say hi
fucking
to
with you.
you, but then all these people were like, I want to take pictures. And you're like, no, do your thing. I was
No,
like,
that shit was
yeah.
dope. And
I
you were
know.
walking around. I think you had La
Yeah.
Smiley and Triste.
Yeah, I
and
had
you were
both
just,
of 'em and
I was
just-
like, come here, fool. I got to get a picture
Yeah,
with this
the
dude.
thing about these guys too, because when you go to like little concerts or anything, all the artists stay backstage, and I don't want to be back there. I want to be out there where people could see them, take pictures with them, because people always trip out when they're actually walking. They're
Yeah.
mostly people get shy. But I'm like, man, like you're not gonna see them again. I'm just walking because
Yeah.
I hardly bring them out like that no more. Because
Well, let me pause you right there. Well, something really recently happened to them. And I know people are waiting for this because I want you to
know,
clear the
man.
air. A while back, somebody actually stole your vehicle, or
yeah,
is that?
it was like
And your puppets were inside.
yeah, Memorial Day.
Dang.
They had like a cruise, lowrider cruise right here in, by Mayor Street, which is by the LA River, from 10 in the morning to 4 p.m. and I go to work from 4 to 10. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go there before work and then just, hang out and then go to work. And then I put the puppies in the car. But I got lazy. I didn't go to that cruise and I just went straight to work. So in the night, I was like, I parked like regularly, like I always do, like at 11 o'clock. I park where I usually park.
Yeah.
But I had the puppies in the back seat because I don't put them in the trunk. Like people are like, you put them in the trunk? No, I just put them chilling in the back seat.
Right.
And I just left them there, like. If you see the car passing by, you cannot see the puppies because it's tinted windows. Even if you go like this, you cannot see them.
Okay.
So, I kind of got comfortable just living overnight. And the next morning when I was trying to go to work, I didn't see my car. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, my car is red. You could spot that shit like in a mile away. Yeah. So I couldn't see it. And I was like, I was too high and I parked wrong. So I went around the block a few times. And I was like, man, there's probably somebody stole it. And that's when I called my girl to pick me up, maybe do like a police report because... what can you do?
For sure.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I did the police report, and they were calling different towing companies to see if they had the description car. Maybe they towed it away. None of them had it, so we ended up doing the police report. And after getting up from there, I was like, you know what? Like, the police could do the jobs. Okay, I'm not saying they can't, but they're going to take their time. So if I do a pose, I'll probably get more help. And I actually did
you tell the police, hey, I got puppets in there that are worth money?
Yeah, they're like, nah, we don't care.
Yeah, they're probably thinking just like
they're like, we're just gonna
Walmart puppets or
file
some
that shit, dog.
That's why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a post about it, and I did post it, and people
bro, that
like,
shit was everywhere.
Oh man,
I reposted it.
I was just like I couldn't believe it how crazy it went, and I was happy because I was trying to find my puppies, and practically maybe like 10 hours after, like 2 of my followers seen my car like by the freeway. It was just like by the freeway.
And it was like right down the street where the car was, right?
Well,
right?
like a few exits away. Yeah, like a few exits away. And, since I didn't want to reply to nobody, I was just telling because my girlfriend she has like the access to my accounts because I own 3 pages. I can't keep up with all of them. So my girlfriend helps me, and she was kind of, replying and stuff like that. And that's when she noticed that 2 people, and she called me. I was like, hey, I'm going to go check this place because they saw your car. And she went, and when she got there, the police was there, and I think the towing company just took the car. So, but we didn't know the puppies were there because the police were like, oh, that was your car.
So they didn't take anything in the car?
Well, we didn't know until the day after because we went to the impound to try to get the car back. Yeah. And that's when I first went into the back seat, and they were still there.
Damn, suspense.
I know.
They weren't covered or anything?
No,
they were just right in the open exposed.
Went inside the car and just looked
like, come take me. And they did.
They just chilling. Like regular
Don't
people.
do that shit again, bro.
Man.
That's your livelihood, bro. You know how to come for your ass like that. Same motherfuckers who leave MacBooks, computers, and let me get over. Like, that's our lives right there. Like, if I leave my laptop,
I just never really expected. I was like, it's all right. And but they stole. I guess they just went to get what they wanted. They stole the catalytic converter.
Yeah.
And they messed up a lot of
wires. They did take the Cadillac converter.
Because when I turned it on, it sounded like a Harley Davidson.
All right, run me through because I see you got emotional on the IG, bro.
Man,
you had to have been just.
It's just because it's not just about me. It's they're practically Los Angeles. They're part of everything. It's not just I couldn't just show up. I'd be like, "What's your purpose?" And I couldn't just individually tell everybody.
Yeah,
I had to practically let everybody know because. If you notice, there's maybe like 20 plus tattoos of them all over the world. People are just putting them
tattoos on their bodies.
Yeah, of El Triste and Las Smiley.
That's sick.
There's murals. He actually has his own movie named El Triste. There's doing film festivals all around the world.
Is that on YouTube?
No, it's doing film festivals, so it's practically private, and they have their own page.
It was like on a stream, like on a website, right?
Well, yeah. Sometimes when you take it into festivals, they will give you like a link to watch it. So
the public can't watch it right now if we want.
Nah, because you have to wait until the next event or the next festival.
Oh, so it's only
the
at
last
events.
one.
Okay.
I think it was a few months ago, and it was the Santa Monica Film Festival, and it won Best Drama, like an award. It went to Cuba, to Mexico. It's winning awards all over.
Who was the name of the gentleman that actually directed the movie? Remember?
Manuel del Valle.
Okay, because his story kind of relates to his, right? That's how he saw the vision, sort of?
Well, no, he actually was going to film school right here in USC. And I actually have a documentary based on my life while I was at the theater.
Wow.
So somebody made a documentary.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dope.
And it was doing film festivals like a few years, and the guy that did it is in Brazil. So I told him to give me the access and all that stuff.
Right.
But I don't know, since I don't have the rights for it, I don't know if I could post it publicly, but I'm going to retire waiting.
So that's not out there either then for people to watch. Well, damn it, we need to get this shit on for people to watch,
yeah,
bro.
But I do
see your story.
I know. But I've been doing this for 20 years, and with El Triste, now since I'm not with the theater, before I used to get the spotlight with them since I did the documentary, and
Yeah.
I've done like so many music videos with them. I've done like so many interviews.
Can you name some artists that you've done music videos?
I mean, because there were a lot of white people. I mean, somebody, what's his name? Tom Hanks' son.
Oh,
Okay.
Chet Hanks.
Yeah, something like he actually did a music video for this band, and we actually incorporated the whole puppet show.
Stop breathing.
I don't know. I keep hearing that.
I'm like, who
fool.
is that?
I'm listening.
And then what happened?
I keep hearing that shit. Fool. What the fuck is that?
It's Bubba.
So he actually did a music video, incorporated the whole puppet show of the theater.
Yeah.
And it's a big van. I mean, Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Gosling
shit.
created a band called Them as Bones.
Mm.
And it's like
Okay.
a whole Halloween theme and all that stuff. So he actually went into the theater, rented the whole theater for like a month.
Yeah.
And did like a nice shows and promoting his CD and all that. And
Right.
it blew up. Like only celebrities were going in there. Like
Damn.
Jessica de Alba. Like, he married, what is it? Who did he
Oh
marry?
yeah. What's her name? Not Ava.
Yeah. Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes, there you
go. Oh, shit.
They started having kids, and they moved to New York. I was
Yeah.
like,
She put him on game. Let's get-
for real. So I mean, he was actually a pretty dope person to meet. And
Have you
we
been
became-
invited to a lot of red carpets with your dolls?
Well, for his movie.
Wait, did I say my
Puppets.
dolls?
Just say
It's your
puppets.
pup.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
just say puppets.
That's like a downgrade. Sorry, my bad, dog.
That's what they
Your
were.
puppet.
But it
Your
makes
your
sense.
marionettes.
Yeah.
Because they are like characters. They are like actors. So
Yeah,
that's
a
like
little bit.
Hollywood
Well,
right there. You know.
Right.
When his movie was doing like film festivals, we went to the LA Live, the theater by the Staples Center.
Yeah.
Red carpet, see his movie. I go watch movies there regularly, and we
Yeah.
went to go see his movie on red
Sick ass
carpet and
fool.
everything. I was like, what?
Better
Like,
get his autograph moves before you
trust
leave.
me,
I know.
People,
Take a
people
take a
really
selfie.
go crazy when it's because even though puppets been around for it, people really not really seen them
Yeah.
now as much.
Yeah.
so
Not like
people
that.
Always like when they see them, like wow, like always strip.
Raza
Well, brings up
puppets.
brings up another like my cousin, my primo. He's scared of clowns. There's people that are afraid, and do you get those people
Yeah,
too?
all the
Coming at you
time.
like, get that
Yeah,
motherfucker
because
away from me.
back in the
like-
day, clowns were really scary.
right?
Yeah.
So now, I mean, El Triste is more like a sad clown. It's more like chill. People still feel like, yeah, get that away from me, get away from
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like, but it's like, all right.
But honestly, you can't help but smile when you see them. So I can understand, like how you're saying, even like the homeless, like
yeah,
their sorrow's
they get,
gone
They
once
get
they-
trippy. They're just like, even gangster. I seen two people like, oh, I'm like intimidated to go out through there. They're like, wow, let me shake his hand, little homie, and like, what's his name? And they just
Hell
act
yeah.
like kids.
Wow.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
people. I'm just like, wow, like
I
this
can only
guy's
imagine.
definitely put an impact into everybody. I'm just like, wow.
Who
like-
gets the most attention out of the three?
Well, of course, El Triste.
Yeah.
yeah, he's already too iconic to.
I don't know, man. Mr. E's up there a
of course,
million,
of course, of course, that was just they just go straight to him
I like
because they
how
want to
you-
get reposted. That's why. Yeah, that's not because of him himself,
Right.
But I mean, since I did the music video.
I just saw the Triste on her eyebrow, fool. Look at it.
She got a tatted.
Oh,
out.
man, that's my man right there, fool.
yeah, she ain't
That
going
over
nowhere.
here.
no, she's detailed. She even has coffin earrings and shit. She's
she's
dope.
pretty cool. Yeah, for Halloween,
Yeah.
I dressed El Triste as Dracula, and I dressed her as Wednesday
I saw
Addams.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky bitches.
Smart.
It was pretty dope. Like I said, I even have Christmas clothes for them, like a whole Santa Claus clothes and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like even the little gorrito and all that. Like, yeah, these guys are just, like it's just weird, man. How people really.
React, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, has he done any tiempo?
I mean, he just did like a whole joyride. I don't know what he was doing. I mean, these puppets could talk. I'm sure he will tell you stuff because I'm sure they've been through stuff. But yeah, I'm just happy to be able to work with him because his people always tell me like, make him dance. I be like, you dance. I gotta make him dance. 'Cause, I mean, even if I do have music, there's no movement for him.
So you can't do the elbows up?
I mean,
the
I
homie?
could do that. I could do that. There
Hey,
was a
can we get
string.
you to do a little display on the camera, man, a little bit
Oh, like-
later?
well, yeah.
Make
well,
'em
yeah,
dance?
I could do a little simple movements like
Yeah.
wave and things like a human, But
Can you get him to eat a taco? Baba!
I could maybe hold
Pick up
them.
a
I
wing.
could hold them.
Throw a little cumbia on real quick.
He's gonna go stub in
What's
the
up, fool? You
taco.
hungry or what? Huh?
And so is that why this one has more strings than him?
No, it's the same
No?
strings. Yeah, the
Oh, it
same.
looks like it has more.
Shout out to Yulissa Garias in the chat.
Yeah,
She said,
that's my other sister.
Life's on a String is the best movie. So that's El Triste's movie?
That's the name of the movie?
That's my movie.
Oh,
Life on
you're-
a String. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Hell
I
yeah.
actually had a question over something you said earlier. You said for the Esteban documentary, or
Yeah,
was it
yeah.
your documentary that you guys went to the abandoned theater, the old theater?
Yeah. Well, they was practically interviewing me been through what I'm doing and stuff like that.
Is there footage of that? Like you guys?
Well,
in
they're
the
gonna
old-
display it that day on Saturday, and I think they're trying to pitch it to like a company. Maybe they want to pick it up or something.
That's
I'm not
dope.
sure.
Shout out to Raji, man. He said that they all did time at the impound overnight.
I mean, I was
Sick
just
ass
like,
food.
wow, man, I couldn't believe, like, I don't have kids, and this guy's really making me go through it. I mean, not just me, because I practically made everybody go through it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just really happy that how Los Angeles really helped me out, and, just blessed, man. I'm just, especially the way that I grew up, like, I've done so much stuff that I'm just not really proud of, and to be able to now give back into the community the way that I'm doing it now, because I'm involved with the community cookouts. Community cookouts is like a organization that practically makes like a carne asada in the corner and gives free plates to whoever passes by.
Okay.
So these guys are pretty known, and they just invited me, and they practically made me part of them. I was just like, all right, like, and so they always
So you
invite
show
me.
up with the dolls?
Yeah, I show up and put them right there by the grill, take a couple of pictures, and people
Yeah.
just happy to just see them. While they make line, I walk, say hi to people. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's always like a line. And
That's
stuff.
I'm telling you, that's definitely different seeing puppets
Yeah, it is.
pull up
Especially
anywhere.
the way that they are, the little cholitos and all
Yeah.
that. People,
Yeah.
I mean, aquí, that's the cultura,
Yeah,
and
see.
that's the way I used to dress, so it's kind of like.
How
from
old
my
is
style.
Triste? Did we
Well,
say that?
He was born 4 years ago. Oh,
Okay.
he's 4 years younger than me, so he's 31.
Okay, started.
He's allowed to drink, so don't worry.
Hell
Y la
I mean,
Smiley?
She's almost around there, like maybe 25.
All
around
right,
there,
so
you know?
listen, man.
She's
So
younger.
young thing.
Yeah, something that hasn't been around, But yeah, man. I mean, El Triste actually smokes. I don't know if you've seen videos of him.
Nah.
Like 420 with a joint. And
No shit.
Comes out with a big cloud of smoke.
Sick ass.
Pásalo.
Yeah, that he has a little coronita too, like a magnet in his hand that he can actually hold like a corona and
Really?
kind of pretend to drink it.
Sick
and,
ass. Have him at the car
yeah.
shows like that.
Trust me, this guy is like so funny, man. I even bought him like a fishing rod.
Yeah.
I went to a 7-Eleven and they had like a lighter of a fishing rod.
Oh,
Right.
And I bought it. It was like $10, and I bought it.
Oh, I saw that in one of the
And
short
then,
videos.
yeah, I went to the LA River, and one of my friends just caught a fish, and I was like, let me grab that fish and make him roll it. And it was like a little one. I was just laughing because it would have been bigger. It would have been maybe the tension of the string. It would have
Yeah.
been harder, but it was so small that he even grabbed it and showed it up. I was just like, wow, like this guy.
Sick ass
That's that
food.
Triste
trust
goes
me.
fishing. Go YouTube that if you.
Yeah, this guy's
He got
El
hobbies.
Triste Adventures. Right now they want to give him a show too.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
want to give him a show, and they practically want me to build his life, like his story, like what his friends look like, what he's kind of going through and stuff like that.
Right.
But you know what? Like, since I grew up in the streets, and I'm not saying I'm lazy, but you're never gonna get me to, okay, I'm gonna start writing, like, never gonna get me to write nothing, because I'm just not like that.
Like a script? What do you
yeah,
mean?
like a script, or like what a day would look like of him or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do got characters
That just
in
don't
mind.
interest you?
Well, I do. But it's just like, I don't know, it's just, maybe I'm just dumb, like I said. But if you gave me somebody, hey, like, tell him what you want,
Yeah.
kinda, and then he could write
And
it.
you executive
Yeah,
produce
just
it
kinda
and
like
have them
that.
do it.
But if they want me to
I
just-
feel you on that.
Yeah,
I
'cause
feel you on that.
It's just really hard for me.
It's like
to
our
kinda-
story, Lighter Shade of Brown. Like I couldn't write the book,
Yeah,
but
it's
I could
just-
sit there
yeah,
and just tell
and
you
yeah,
about
stuff
the
like,
story
yeah,
and
'cause
put it
that's
together.
particularly what I need. And
Hell
right
yeah.
now they're working on that, and I got a couple of characters, in mind. Like I said, the cop, I want to definitely build them, and I'm gonna name them Almost.
Edward James.
Almost like that.
Almost.
But kind of like, the cop is always chasing him, and El Triste always gets away, and he's like, almost. Like, almost, like, just always getting away and stuff like that. And I got another one called Sleepy, like he's always sleeping on the floor, and El Triste always bump into him, like waking up, telling stories and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And, like stuff like that. So it's just very interesting. And right now, another company is picking up actually like my life.
Your life.
Yeah, like
Hell yeah.
practically from the beginning, from Tijuana to the
Yeah,
whole thing. So
sick.
I'm like, wow, like they're gonna get somebody to play me.
Are we gonna get to see this
Wow.
movie, or we gotta go to a festival?
Well, right now, since the the writers were in strike,
Yeah.
my movie kind of got pushed up.
Oh,
they're,
okay.
They're gonna get a writer and all
So it's
that,
been in the works for a minute then.
Yeah, they're trying to pitch it to like a big company to pick it up and just kind of go with it, and I'm like, wow. Like,
Hell yeah.
I'm just like, kind of.
Come on, man. We need more movies, man. Look at Flaming Hot.
I know, right?
Man, your story's next.
Wow, thank you, man. Just like I said, it's just a blessing, man. I'm just happy to be here. I mean, with you, man, just super fan, and just like, wow, like the way I met you and the way you gave me shout out sometimes when you're on stage, I'm like, wow, like this.
Of course,
It's
bro.
super cool,
Real, keep
man.
it real. TJ
homie.
Nights. Come on, Dick. I know you're bumping that little mocoso out in the calles over there, bro. Come on. Shout outs to your sister. Is that your sister, Yulissa?
Yeah, you listen.
She's in there right now. She says, Triste is a pothead just like his owner.
Yeah, so you gotta follow the footsteps, of course.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
bro.
Truly your
so-
son.
For real. So I'm just blessed, man. Super happy story.
Okay. No, he's not El Salvadorian. He's from TJ.
Well, both of my parents are from Guatemala.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I'm
Somebody
kinda-
was asking
yeah.
Diana Lopez.
Because
Yeah.
my dad was a coyote, so we always stayed in Tijuana, right in the border. So
Yeah.
passing.
So you don't go to San Diego? You won't go to San Diego?
Well,
near there?
I did went for Chicano Park. Cause like
Oh,
I
that's
said,
right.
Just for that, because I can't really be going down there that much.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
get
I
it.
think what is it? This San Clement, the
border?
Yeah.
the checkpoint they have in between. What is it?
Oh, it's right there in
forgot.
Temecula.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one something kind of tricks me.
Oh, the truck scales.
Yeah, the one in Temecula is like
Yeah.
a border
yeah,
patrol
yeah,
check.
that one for sure is like next to the military and all.
Yeah.
I'm just like shit.
Yeah.
Hey, fool, just lay up like your puppets. Like,
I know. I found the
In the back.
be like Cheech in the fuck. What movie was
yeah,
that?
I'm
fool?
just
When
like,
he was in the
yeah.
fuck with the
You
dog?
don't see the controls? I actually tattooed the controls in my hands.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I don't know
ask.
I don't know if you could see them right here. Or I don't know what.
Yeah, those are dope.
So,
Yeah.
This is actually the controls that you manipulate the puppets with.
Right.
We call
Oh.
it an airplane control. 'Cause
And you
it
got
has
Bob's
a-
name on there, right?
Yeah, I put the name of the owner right here, right in between, because it's the one that practically taught me everything that I know. And
Hell yeah.
I mean, practically
That's love.
show me that I'm gonna be a puppet master for life, man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
for
stop.
sure.
And practically everything that I do, I'm always promoting the business, the theater.
Yeah.
Because if you like El Triste and La Smiley, you need to go to the theater to see professional puppets. Triste is more like ghetto like me,
Yeah,
just from
yeah, on the
but
streets, yeah, the
you wanna see
homies.
professional, real professional puppets, you
Yeah.
need to go to the Bobby and Marionettes, and they have like shows every day.
There you go.
Every day. And I mean, trust me, El Triste is more, like just more like a simple puppet. Just simple, kind of like a training wheels kind of puppet.
Yeah.
But the ones you see over there, those
Right.
are more like professional. You can't
Wow.
just grab them and be like,
Man,
oh.
you know what? I'd love for you to come out, bro. I know that's why I said San Diego.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
throwing an event
Oh,
July
I know,
2nd,
man.
bro.
I
and
see.
for
I
you to
was
pull
like,
up right there, it's
man,
going to be all cultura, man.
I know, man. I'll say
We'll
what I
sneak
could do
you into
'cause
the back, homie. You know?
I do have like another event that day, but we'll
Or we'll put you up in the VIP and you can just hang them down like this.
I know, right? Just be right there
Upstairs.
Put them on
posted.
stage.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. Yeah, Chicano Park, of course, is amazing. And, I got tired. Like, it was super tiring because I went from one corner to the other one. It's like 2 hours. 'Cause people were stopping me every time trying to take pictures with these guys. And they kind of waited a little bit. After carrying them for a little bit, it just becomes tiring. And I couldn't do it.
I read somewhere that you also want to, I don't know if we discussed this, but you want to start educating and doing some of your own teachings of how to do puppeteering.
Well, yeah, I always had the vision. The theater, when I was working there, I always had, they had like Spanish shows in Spanish,
Yeah.
more like Spanglish. I do want to build new puppets, more like in Spanish, more for raza, of course, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I mean, whoever wants to learn, you could just hit me up and I'll teach you the basics, how to manipulate them, how to work them, maybe how to build them. But
Would you ever consider like maybe doing your own
Doing-
tutorials and stuff? And
Yeah, right now.
well, you could put that on your
Workshop.
website.
Yeah,
They'll.
I just did like a little GoFundMe too, cause I've been having this project of little mini Tristes, cause people wanna buy El Triste. They're like, I wanna buy them, so I'm
Right.
actually gonna build them like a miniature version of El Triste.
There you go.
That is gonna come with instructions on how to work on.
There you go.
So I'm
Hell
working on
yeah.
that, and I gotta GoFundMe where people are supporting me. Cause
Yeah.
when I got my heart stolen, they were like, I wanna pay you for your catalytic and all that. I'm like, nah, don't worry about the car. Just you wanna help me in donation, just help me into building this vision, and
Yep.
that's what it is. And it's
Wow.
pretty dope, and people really supporting, and I'm just happy, man. Like people really wanna see these guys shine.
Yeah. Well,
Like
we
it-
want to see you shine,
Well,
brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Because I
appreciate it.
love your story, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you on.
Yeah, no.
because
I
you've always
appreciate
kept it
man.
real.
I'm just happy to be here.
Hell
I mean,
yeah,
to
bro.
You, I mean, right here.
This is
just
dope, man.
Amazing, man. And you guys just highlighting them is just amazing for me because
For sure.
people when they sometimes hire me to, can you do a model? I don't consider myself a model. Like if you wanna get me to model something, you gotta get me. Oh, I'm gonna build something for him and then for you.
Yeah.
That's how you usually get me because we do get matching clothes for him and us.
Yeah.
We had like a whole suitor.
Yeah.
Like a whole suit with just matching is all blue, and we got Pachuco Supplies that custom made like a hat for us.
Yeah.
Like and he got like a mini one for him, just matching like mine. I reached a couple of companies to make me like a little mini hat for him, but none of them wanted to do it. And this guy gave me a little hat for him.
That's
So it's just
sick.
That's
Pachuco
love.
Supplies definitely came through.
That's a
I'm
lot
just
of
like,
love.
oh,
yeah.
trust me, these guys definitely just build clothes. They give them clothes, like just, hey, here, model and for Gucci, Givenchy, and all these.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
Do you ever have
Damn.
a brand like you just turned down? Like, nah, that's not him. Because at some point you gotta go.
Well, not like, well, I'm
I gotta
famous,
stick
but
to
not that famous. No, I mean, I'm always jumping into whatever I could when it comes to him. They incorporate him, then I'm doing it. But if they don't and they just want to get me, then I hardly want to do it. So if they want to build like a brand new clothes or brand new thing, I don't mind doing it.
Is there anything you wouldn't let him wear?
Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I well, nothing fruity, we're too basic.
Not even
But,
breast cancer awareness month.
Oh, that's different. They say that's different. You gotta put that logo in there.
You gotta put the chichi on it.
Give it to La Smiley right there. But it's fun, man. Right now, with the two kids that I'm trying to build, it's gonna bring like a whole little thing into them. And I found this company because se llama Kids Craft. I think they make like kids mini houses and the mini kitchen for kids and all that. And I message them like through their page. I'm like, hey, donate me a kitchen. I do like little videos, gems right there, because I found like some random stuff on the streets that just like a dollhouse and stuff like that. And
Right.
anything that I could find just for them, I jump into it and just grab it.
How long are your appearances when like you go? If people want to book you,
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I'm saying? Are they 20 minutes,
Yeah,
an
yeah.
hour,
Well,
2 hours?
People get bored of puppets quick.
Do they?
Yeah, because I mean, you see them like once and then you're like, okay. And
So
then
it's basically more like a meet and greet. Let's take photos.
yeah,
And then,
well, I usually do everything that I do is 2 hours long. So I
okay.
usually charge $350 for 2 hours, no matter
I'm
what.
about to putting out his price already. Hey,
Humble.
Let 'em
I was
know.
trying to get you some work, dog. I was
Let
gonna
'em
say
know.
600, but
So-
now you threw it out there.
But
Nah.
it's just because, like I said, I'm just going to just hang out. I'm not gonna go
Right.
and you expect for me to do a whole show and nothing like. Because I'm straight out saying like,
Yeah.
I do any type of events, but I'm not gonna go and you expect me to do a whole show and like, oh, just kain in the puppet master.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and hang out and just. If you
Who
like I
gets
said-
more money? Who get the bigger cut? Triste or Homegirl?
Yeah,
Smiley.
I mean, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah. And do you bring all three with you?
Yeah, I do, I
or is
do.
it like there's a price per?
Yeah, when it comes to music videos, I do have like, oh, if you want him, just
Sure.
him. But when it comes to events, I like
Like
to just
he's-
give him the extra experience with a little mystery because everybody goes nuts with him. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like an extra treat that nobody expects. And so everybody, oh shit.
Man,
Yeah.
what's the
Okay.
biggest crowd you ever had where you were just there taking photos? Does that come to mind at
I
all?
mean, practically just random, man. Because all the events, people always coming to me. Like
Yeah.
everywhere I go, no matter what. I used to go to these photo meets. They used to call I forgot the name of it. But the first time that I went to there, because you practically go there and there's like so many models and there's maybe like 50 photographers and you get free pictures, right?
Yeah.
The first time that I showed up there, I had like 100 photographers circle me and just took all these flashes. I was just like,
Damn.
I couldn't believe that. I felt like a whole celebrity. But like this guy, it's pretty dope, man. It's just hard to do to think about stuff like that. Only when I'm particularly with Los Yesterdays.
Right.
When Los Yesterdays performed, they always kind of expect him to be there. In the first shows I was doing them. But after that, they were going far. I was like, I can't just be following you guys. So
Wait.
after that, it became more special. But yeah, Los Yesterdays, when they perform, they go up really crazy.
Really quick, shout outs to Spider-Man for subscribing to the
Right.
channel. We
Oh,
that's
appreciate
right.
you, man. Thank
Yeah.
you for doing that. We got to let that be known. So Los Yesterday. So fool, have you flown with these guys before in the plane?
No, I can
No?
try. I can
Oh,
try. Yeah,
got it.
People always trying to get me to like New York and all this.
But you'll drive.
Yeah, I drive, but New York is too far. I think I could go half of the states, like maybe as far as Texas.
Yeah.
I've been to Texas.
And you brought the
yeah,
puppets.
they hired me to be over there for like a show and stuff like that. And it was pretty dope. I never thought they had a lot of fans of these guys over there. And I had my
Bro,
whole- I had,
Los
like-
Yesterday is over 10 million views, homie.
I know.
Come on, bro.
I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, wow, they really. I mean, working with puppets is really hard, man. It's not like something that, I'm gonna do it because, first of all, the people that is filming them, they have to be on the floor. You cannot film them like this because it's not gonna match their size. So you have to always be on your knees or like in their size.
Camera angle's got to be on
and the
point.
who's manipulating them, it has to be like way ahead. Like I have to be stretching in a really uncomfortable position for the camera not to get me, even
Yeah.
though I manipulate them. But in that, it took a lot of practice. It was really hard. But at the end of the video, of course, the guy that did it, David Roca, I think his name is. I forgot his name. But his name is David. And he did like a little series for Netflix, I think. And he already had the skills of like super cinematic and all
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
So he actually had the vision.
and brought them alive, man. I was like, wow.
Bro, I'm already getting ideas for you, dog. Like, I want to see your ass with a residency in Las Vegas, homie.
Nah,
Like,
but you know what?
I'm saying?
If you
Like,
think about it, that makes them even more LA because you have to be local for them to be there. You can't be traveling like that. But they can spread joy worldwide the way that you have it because so many people want to put them, you know, on the gram, in a movie, in a documentary, you know, like.
This guy's, I mean, people, of course, I'm going on Sunday, right after the Fool's Gone Wow at night. When it finishes, we're driving to Sacramento.
okay.
Because they have the first California lowrider holiday.
Nice.
Oh,
And
really?
Yeah, the
When?
first
That's
one.
this year?
Yeah, the Sunday.
2020 holiday.
Yeah,
Well,
the
I
first
want to
Sunday.
know about that.
Yeah,
Did Daz bring that?
I'll be posting it, buddy. On the 25, which is this Sunday. So it's in Sacramento.
Okay.
The whole day event, lowriders.
Shout out
left
to
and right.
Sacramento, bro.
This is my first time over there. So
Yeah.
they were trying to get me flying, but I couldn't do it. They were trying to get me to the train. I didn't want to do it because of
Yeah.
the timing. So me and my girlfriend were going to drive all the way.
Yeah, it'd be a
and-
nice little drive.
And I mean, like I said,
You ever been there?
No.
Okay.
Nah, I never really been up there. Just
Man,
I'm more
downtown.
local. I'm
Yeah,
more
you love
local,
downtown,
just
yeah.
kinda, I mean, the area code has on their names, 213.
Yeah.
When I was doing their merchandise, I wanted to do El Triste 213 in the back.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're from. But the company was like, nah, you shouldn't do the 213. Just put his
Yeah,
name.
going up there. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
So I was like, so it became more universal. So it's like, all right, it's cool. But people know, I mean, I'm just,
Yeah.
the area code is hard to miss.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Especially
I
with the
couldn't-
Los Angeles chain around.
Yeah, I know, right? And then you got Smiley, and I gave myself the name Puppet Master because Metallica, they got the Master of Puppets.
Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
you're explaining that. How did you
and,
come? I mean,
and then Be Real and Cypress Hill got a song named Puppet Master.
oh no shit.
Yeah, and it's pretty badass. And
All
the
right.
introduction or the whole the intro of that song,
Yeah.
iconic, man. It has that little carnival vibe, and they just talking about, oh, come and see the puppets, the puppeteers, and it's just like DJ Muggs is the one that kind of.
Okay.
So you already know that.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link for it. But yeah, that song, I was like, Puppet Master. I was like, oh shit. I shouldn't be calling myself Puppet Master.
No, you should.
Because I only got 3 puppets. And
Tell them
But
why. Tell them why,
Because
Crystal.
you know what? They say it takes 10,000 hours of doing anything to be professional, to be a master at it. And you, my boy, doing that 9 to 5 for 18 years,
I know, right?
pretty sure you got them 10,000 hours
I mean,
in.
my
You are a
hands
master.
Explain it a little bit, right? My hands kind of.
Gotta book you
embroidered.
a massage
But
right there.
I know. But, it's been a great journey, man. I'm just happy to, puppetry saved my life, and I'm just happy to be able to show it off.
Hell yeah.
I'm just
Look at these fools in the comments. He stole his own puppets for insurance fraud, bro.
I mean, you know what? For what do you call that? For April Fool's Day, right? Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna do something similar, but I'm like, man, this is just too much to just pose like I wanted. Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
looking for El Triste. Nah, that would have been. It would have not been a good joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I never did it. But it actually happened.
Yeah.
We're like, oh,
And that shit was not funny.
Yeah, jinx yourself for real.
I
Brought it
know,
to
man.
life.
I was just like, oh,
Pobre
hell no.
compa.
Can we
But-
throw the number on the screen?
Yeah.
Just, if anybody wants to call in, man, you down to take some
shit,
calls? Everybody
calls.
wants to say
Yeah,
what's up?
sure, I don't mind answering
Yeah.
questions.
Puppet
got?
Master 213 in the
That's right.
building right here, man.
Hell yeah.
99 bottles of beer in the chat. 99 people.
Yeah,
but
fucking, have you ever thought about doing like the ventriloquist ones or no?
you know what? People always think that that's what I kind of do,
Uh-huh.
but I think that's hard because you're supposed to make
Throw
a
your
voice without
voice.
moving your mouth. and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of practice with your
Diaphragm?
and it seems pretty tough.
Yeah.
Even the hand puppets is tough because that
Uh-huh.
one you're supposed to be talking like the puppet, right? And my English is not that great to be able to do like a fluent puppet whereas like this, unless it's pre-recorded. I could pre-record like a show and just act into the music, but I cannot, out of me, it cannot come out nothing like that. Like, it'll be really hard. Unless it's like a paisa, like El Triste,
Yeah.
I'm actually building a puppet of myself right now.
Tight.
I 3D printed my face,
Wow.
and I'm gonna do like a full-on puppet of myself, and that's gonna be more like a clownish opera number, kind of like it's gonna be juggling.
So we
balls
got the
and-
babies coming, and then we got yours.
Yeah, my own puppet. Yeah, myself.
Yeah.
I mean, people, El Triste thing. I mean. People call me El Triste, but I cannot be El Triste because I'm too happy to be Triste.
Right, right.
He's his own.
It took me a while to figure that out.
I
Like,
know,
okay, who's
yeah,
Triste? Who's Puppet Master? Who's,
Nah,
and then there's Cain.
Yeah,
Cain.
Yeah, Cain. Yeah, and I have a brother named Abel.
Oh, shit. Okay. I got you.
Because my parents were Christians.
Okay.
Well, they are Christians. I was a little bit.
Oh.
Kind of grew up Christian. I got my own Bible.
I
and all
see.
that. Well, I mean, you know, if you go to the Bible, Cain was the first criminal in the Bible, like in history, because he's the one that killed Abel.
Hey, brother.
I like
And then right here you have Adam and Eve.
I know, right?
Adam and Eve is the Eve, vato.
For real.
Ah.
Por ustedes estamos aquí, cabrón.
Straight up.
Nah,
Wow.
but it's been pretty cool, man. So yeah, the puppet on myself is gonna be pretty interesting, and I
Hell
know
yeah.
how to work them and
How
all that. So.
same size?
No, I think that one's gonna be a little bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah, more like a fluent.
How heavy are these things? How much do they weigh?
I'm not really great with like measuring, like
Yeah.
even weight, but I mean, you know, I don't know. Like
Same
a
weight?
mini baby. El
Mini
Triste,
baby.
I think that Little Mystery is heavy because of all that clothes that he has.
Yeah.
I kind of reinforce him.
Well, fool, he's wearing a
more.
5X.
Yeah.
With the high socks.
With the high
fool.
socks.
But yeah, he's
Down ass fool.
42 waist.
Yeah, he's a little more
Sure.
heavier than him. But like I said, after carrying him for a while, it just became like a whole little muscle that you didn't even know you had, like right here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, the one that I'm building on myself is gonna be way bigger and more like a show. Like people will be able to hire me to do that one as a show, and this guy just as a meet them,
Yeah.
whatever.
Wow.
But yeah, I have like I said, like when it comes to artists, you know, I always wanted to build like a Snoop Dogg, you know, like a Cypress Hill, or even you know, I could build a puppet of you. And
Man,
let me
stop
sing your
right
song,
there,
you know?
homie.
Podium
Stop
puppet.
right there.
I'm gonna take your jams away.
Let's do it.
Damn.
Hey, bro, that's what it's about. We come up
Yeah,
together,
like I
homie.
said, you know,
Hey,
things like that. You know,
come
and
on, bro. We doing this. We collab.
no,
That's why I asked
appreciate-
about the rappers earlier.
Yeah, so that's kind of one of
You know
my
what I mean?
vision that I'm kind of going forward.
You guys
know?
don't take my ideas out there either, man.
I mean, good luck with building a
Yeah,
puppet.
Cypress Hill.
Be real.
Because the manipulation is kind of always tricky. Because even though El Triste is like the simplest one, but I could always add tricks into them.
Yeah.
Like the shoulders, that's the 2 extra strings that I could put like this.
Yeah.
I had like a string in his boot in the back side, so he could be sitting down like in the wall like this, you know, to the
Wow.
side like that. And
Can they crip walk?
I never really tried. Yeah, like I said, I never really practiced with them. Like, oh, I'm gonna make dance or let's see like a routine, because it just comes out naturally, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
I never
Freestyle.
really-
As it
yeah,
should.
because they're just my like homies. I never really treat them as performers, because I don't think they consider themselves performers. I think they would get mad if I would think, oh, El Triste is coming out. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I could give him the mic and he could sing "I'm Your Puppet," you know, like the whole song. He could sing that one, 2 songs, Nobody's Clown. Or I don't know what's the other one, like I'm Not Your Puppet,
Yeah.
28 the Wizard, you know. I mean that one.
Oh,
was
High
straight
C?
up,
Yeah, shout outs to High C,
I
man.
know,
28.
man, that guy is super cool. And you know what? One of the
Damn, what other puppet songs? Now you got me thinking, bro. Like, what other puppet songs?
There's a
your
lot of.
puppet.
I mean, the
I'm
whole
your
Pinocchio one
puppet.
is kind of like that too. But yeah, the one quote that I got from
Hey,
28
fool,
the
I got
Wizard.
one. I got one.
Where's John?
Hanging on the String by Loose Ends. It's an
Hey,
old school.
I
You
know.
got me hanging on the
that's right.
string now. You're
I
welcome.
remember that one.
I'll take that in exchange for a lighter shade of brown puppet, all right?
Hey.
Yeah, but 28 the Wizard said, "Promote yourself until it pays off."
Absolutely.
And that's what I practically be doing, man.
You
Just
need to, brother.
post. Even though I repost videos all the time, but there was this one guy that was like, you know, I always repost the one video, but that one time that somebody went to like 10 billions, that's the one that is like really cool known. And
Yeah.
like I said, every time that I post like a video that I posted before, it always gets more views than before. So that's why people always like, oh man, like it might be boring, but to me it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm always just happy to post everything that have been done, and I haven't posted nothing like I want to bring him into his old head. Like, you know, the bald-headed one, you know, like things like that.
Yeah.
I want to change them back and forth. And stuff.
Yeah. Throwback to the old.
Yeah, of course. So
Would you ever
it's been-
consider doing like known like raza icons? Like
cool.
Somebody in the super chat kind of threw that out there, but I'm thinking like
I mean,
I don't know.
one time I
maybe Chente or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Kind of like in the artist, it's kind of like yeah. I don't
But
mind
people
doing it.
probably already do that. Manufacturers do that
I mean,
already.
I've
don't they?
seen like I seen like a lot of people. People always tag me in puppets. You know, like
Oh, okay.
Another puppet that I want to do is like not like a Bob Marley puppet, more like a reggae puppet.
God, ooh.
Yeah, I want to do like
sick
I'm-
ass 420.
Oh, trust me,
puppet.
I'm like so obsessed with reggae music, so I love a lot of it, and I think you know, like a Rasta puppet will
Yeah.
be pretty dope. And the difference that I'm gonna do with this puppet is I'ma make his hair grow. You know how Bob Marley at the beginning stage he had like the little hair.
Yeah, well,
And then
that's
over
how
the
it
years,
starts,
He's
yeah.
gonna build the whole dreadlocks, lion looking. For my puppet is gonna be from small. You're gonna see as the music goes, different eras, the hair is gonna grow.
That's tight.
And at the end, it's gonna be a full-on rasta, kind of like that. And
Dreads and everything.
Rude
yeah.
boy.
But that one's tricky because the dreadlocks, they're kind of more thicker, and a way to be able to pull like a dreadlock from this going up or going back down is gonna be tricky because it might get stuck in the little circle. But
That's a challenge for
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Hey.
I could already envision it, but yeah, building it right on the spot is gonna be all over.
Hey, bro, are you familiar with Theo Wessel?
Theo Wessel, of course, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
there it
yeah.
goes. Yeah, that's
So
the homie.
he's kind of got the same idea with what he's got going
Yeah,
on. You know what I
yeah.
mean with his characters,
Yeah,
and
he's
I think
dope.
he's grown a lot in the last couple of years, and
real hard. Like,
he's got a Snoop Dogg one as well. So I see the culture is coming alive, bro, with
Yeah,
what you
man.
guys are doing,
that
man,
would
and
definitely blow up super
I
cool.
applaud it. I think it's
Yeah,
so
that
super
guy's
dope.
And that one's simple too, because it's just a skeleton. So I
Right.
could buy like a skeleton for 99 and just build like a whole skeleton puppet.
Yeah.
That kind of works and stuff like that too. So puppets are not hard to build. They're not really difficult. It might seem because of the skills that you put into to bring them alive. That's another skill. But building them, trust me, it's not hard. Under the clothes, they're pretty not that well professionally made. They just kind of wood all around and just like a little skeleton frame with just wood. And I mean, as long as you know how to manipulate them, that's where you put the strings down and stuff like that. But
They're asking, does Triste have a TikTok?
yeah, well, actually, he did have one because they banned my Puppet Master 213 because I was smoking in there.
Yeah, I know.
TikTok.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you, TikTok
they're
hates
going
on
in.
smokers.
Do
It
they?
is crazy because
Yeah,
there's
they
like
do.
girls doing all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, and
Twerking
then
in
I kinda
G-strings.
smoke.
Exactly. You got to
Oh.
hit it off screen
Yeah,
and then blow
I
smoke.
Oh.
but because I'm always kind of when I smoke, I usually pass the joint to him and he smokes after me. So
They're
I had
like,
a couple
nah.
of videos like that and they banged me. I was like, oh shit! And I had over 100K.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
Haters.
So I ended up just making one for him just for the meanwhile. But then I guess I somehow fight it and I got my comeback. So I just Puppet Master 213.
Yeah, I
the
see.
same.
Going back to your GoFundMe, I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
a
yeah.
couple of the comments
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I read shit and
Yeah.
see just what people are asking. And some fool was like, he's starting to GoFundMe for, I don't know, he was just talking shit, whatever.
Yeah, no,
And then I thought you responded well to that. It was kind of like the same thing, how girls just be on there doing the most with the
have like a
OnlyFans.
whole Amazon list, wish list.
Right.
Like things you want to buy for their house or whatever they want to
Yeah.
wear. I'm like,
Yeah.
these girls get that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm asking things for me, because I'm not gonna make
Right.
I'm just asking.
And I
things
just
that
wanted
could
to
build
clarify
puppets.
that
Oh, yeah, of
because
course,
it's
yeah.
obviously it's
I
true
was-
to your art and,
yeah,
and
I was
this shit
putting-
costs money.
and
It's a
I was-
$2,000 doll.
Yeah,
Or
so
excuse me,
like-
puppet.
Plus the
Fans,
Yeah, so like that's the only thing that I was like, man, this girl I could do it, and people are supporting. That's why I'm
Ooh,
like,
a Triste
I mean,
wish list.
like,
Ooh.
Damn.
You should
I
create
know.
one on Amazon.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Mini everything.
For real. I'm sure people always like want to donate, and I just never really had like a place because I had like 100 people be like, hey, send me your stuff. I'm like, I don't want to be like individually. I could just be just on universal. Whoever wants to donate, whoever doesn't, I mean, it's cool. But yeah.
Can we do a Bubba talk? Can we do a Bubba's puppet?
You
Can we
gotta
make
get-
one that face?
Well, there we go. El
Bubba!
Triste kind of looks like that. We just get him on the hat.
Gotta get that beard
You're
right.
gonna have to put some clown makeup in there.
We're gonna do a Bubba
Bubble puppet.
There you go.
right there, homie. Bubba right there. Use the sticker, homie, already.
For
Look at it.
real.
With the chain and everything. Where did their jewelry come from?
Just have 'em hold the spatula.
Yeah, I had one of my friends, 323 Expressions.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's my friend. She actually gave them like his name
Oh,
and the chain.
wow.
After that, I just went on loud, and he actually gave the little mystery, that little chain that he has.
Dope.
And yeah, everything that I have, like, hey, make me one that says Los Yesterdays or the saddest puppet in LA, and she was just busted, and
Dope.
she's pretty dope. I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
I've seen her earrings. She's got
Oh,
custom hoops.
Yeah,
and all
I
that.
want to make some for her too, but
Hey.
it just I don't know how the size will work on her. But Cholas wear big ass hoops.
I
so
know,
I'm like,
right? All
it probably
sizes.
work. Yeah, so I'm sure it work out with her. So it's pretty
Put
dope. But
the-
I get like somebody that helps me with everything that. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that I'm the puppet master manipulating people or whatever, but I'll tell my friends, hey, can you help me with this? Miss what's his name? Elias Designs. Elias Design is the one that makes my clothes. It's 323 Expressions is the one that makes my jewelry. My clothes is NSP printing.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Who's your puppet master? Who pulls your strings?
there you
That's
go.
it.
Myra.
She's over here pointing at herself.
She's over there like this, but you guys not seeing it.
I know how to move that man.
I know, right?
I'm
Yeah,
the finger
well,
lady.
Yeah, my girlfriend. Her name is Myra.
Okay.
And I actually met her in front of my house. I used to work 1 block away from the theater. So I used to get out from the theater, go to lunch, go back to my house, like a block away.
Yeah.
And she used to live like right in front of my house.
Damn.
So every day I would go to my work, I would see her. So I just fell in love.
Like, hey, Miss Myra.
Yeah, I'm like, hey.
But you didn't have Triste with you.
No.
It was just by yourself.
She just knew that I worked there because the theater was there forever. She was already a local there.
How long you guys been together?
Close to 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. At the
What's up,
beginning,
Myra?
we're trying to take it slow, and all that. And
Take it slow, fucker.
Well,
It's 10
'cause
years, vato.
I know. At the beginning, I said no. Now, of course,
You know
for
you're
sure.
married technically 7
know.
years already.
Yeah,
So.
of course.
I don't know if that
But yeah, she actually
Look at her.
she helped me
Ahora
out a
que la
lot.
mano.
She helped me out a lot. When I moved there, I was still bald headed in my kind of gangster ways and
Yeah.
all that. And I met her. I let my slick back grow, kind of dressing more like my size.
Look at you, yo.
I went down to 42 to 32s.
Yeah.
I went then down 10 sizes.
Yeah.
So she's kind of keeping me on my toes. Without
Hell
her,
yeah.
I don't know what
Kind
I
of
would
like
do.
La Smiley and Triste.
Exactly. But she's kind of almost based on her, 'cause I was
Damn.
like, well, Triste needs her. Like, I need her. So.
Does she know how to?
Well, she kind of has an idea. I never really be like, oh, practice, because
Yeah.
like that and stuff like that. But
You have to kind of like want to be into
well, she will
something
have
like
to. It's
that.
not. She will have to forcefully know how to do it, because she will eventually have to move her when it comes to like. I can't manipulate. I cannot do both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
It has to be one in each hand like this. Because if I do both of them, I could only make them walk. I
Right.
cannot make them wave and things like that. But
Man, that would be so dope. Them
Yeah.
both doing that.
Well,
her-
do pictures. She's holding her and I'm holding him.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, we'll do
okay.
pictures and stuff like that. And everybody that sees La Smiley, oh, that's her, huh? Like, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So it's great, she's my boss too, She
Yeah.
can fire me anytime.
Oh, pull
But
that
she-
string, huh?
Oh, trust me, she keeps me on my toes when it comes to anything business. I'm not really great when it comes to saving money. Like, as soon as my paycheck comes, I waste it. And she's the one that's keeping me on that. So, I'm just so grateful, man.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, brother. Hey, shout out to Puppet Master 213 here on the Blackout Podcast. Are you hungry, bro?
Nah, I'm good right now.
I
but-
want some
Man.
move.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get
These
some.
fools over here puffing over here.
I
You want
Bubba.
to smoke, bro? You
I
want
don't
to
even-
smoke?
Oh shit! I didn't know you could smoke right here.
What, you haven't seen us smoke us the whole?
I do, but I'm right here nervous, trying to keep up with you
Ah,
guys.
smoke.
Not looking around.
Is there anything else,
Yeah,
brother? We
that's
need to let the public know, audience. I know you're going to be in Sacramento this
Yeah,
weekend,
this
and you're going to
weekend.
be
But
at
I
the
mean,
Fools Gone Wild
Yeah.
event too.
I have so much stuff. I have like a little calendar, but a lot of private events. A lot of people that hire me for
Yeah.
the birthday parties and stuff.
So where
like
can they
that.
go? They hit you on directly on Instagram, or do you have
just
your
a-
website, or
Yeah, you have an ashtray. I don't want to just maybe the cup.
Oh yeah, we got that crystal
What do you
ashtray.
call it? But yeah, I'm doing a lot of private events. I do a lot of like concerts. I'm going to Salinas. I'm going to I think.
Oh, dang.
Where's it's it's another city nearby is around there because
Monterey? Monterey?
I'm not sure. San Jose.
San Jose?
I'm going to San Jose.
When?
Next.
We're
month.
going to San Jose.
next month. Los
September
Yesterdays-
1st?
Los
The-
Yesterdays is performing.
We might be that when we're doing on
Oh,
is it
damn.
September 1st, isn't it? No.
think
Yeah,
they're-
September
September.
1st.
I think they're in the 20 something.
Okay.
Yeah, Los Yesterdays are performing over there, and when the Los Yesterdays perform, they usually hire me on the side because since I'm not part of them, they hire me on the side. So
Yeah.
if they got the budget, they usually get
Like
me
they
on
were
there.
at that show I saw you at the
Yeah,
Soldi
that
show?
was because of that. But yeah, because I used to, like I said, these guys go far, and I can't be telling my driver to be like, hey, take me here. I'm like, that's why I got a little bucket car, because sometimes people want to take pictures, and I'm always bugging her, hey, can you take me here? And she just stays in the car, so I bought that little red car, so I don't have to bug her, and I could just go and just quick, and
Yeah.
that, it helped me out a lot, because I actually bought the car from her dad.
Wow.
And her brothers are mechanics, so they're the ones kind of
There you go.
going.
The whole package.
Because of her brothers, I found out about Latin Active.
Is that right?
Because they were fixing their cars down there, and that melody, what is it, Shiro? Right? That's her
Yeah,
name, right?
Shiro, yeah.
Yeah, it's so catchy that I used to be in my window just, but I never knew about it because I actually met her brothers before I met her. I mean, my eyes were on her, but I want to meet the brothers before. I don't want to go straight to her and the brothers. Like, what the?
Aw.
So I met them, and I kind of became cool with them, and they introduced me to lighter shade of brown, and I was just like, wow.
Hell yeah.
The thing about me is my English is kind of like, it's not my first language, but I usually go to like the lyrics and stuff like that to learn most of the songs. Of
Hell
course, the
yeah.
songs are catchy. the first song that introduced me over there to rap in Mexico in Tijuana was Eminem, Stan.
Oh, okay.
That's the first rap song that I heard over there. 'Cause
No
of that,
shit.
you know that girl, that melody that she had. And
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And then it just came
Yeah.
down. I didn't understand what they were saying, but just something about it. I was like, oh, I was remembered. And
At
then when
that
I came-
medley, yeah.
and my dad was a mean,
Dido, what was her name?
Yeah, Dido.
and my dad was a mean stoner. He used to listen to Bob Marley, Ika Mouse, Don
Mouse.
Carlos, like all these reggae, like trippy ass songs. And we used to live in a long, kind of like, imagine this table as a long room, and it used to be a curtain right here, like a long king size bed with like 5 brothers and my mom sleeping and my dad smoking, playing cards, bumping Bob Marley with all his friends and all that. And
Yeah.
I always heard the music. So when I got over here, I went to high school, learned the language a little bit, and I went to listen to these songs. I was like, whoa, like just so mind blown. Once you understand the lyrics to these songs, they're just like, whoa. Like
Yeah.
I understand the deep. I mean, Bob Marley has the messages that he has
Yeah.
really deep, and I just went deep into the whole catalog, went to the lyrics,
Sick.
and I was like, whoa, like it was just mind blown, man.
Heck yeah.
That's one of my first passions, reggae, and then of course rap after.
Yeah.
I used to kick with the homies, which
Huh.
introduced me to a lot of East
Old-
Coast.
Yeah.
A lot of East Coast. I never really listened to Chicano rap.
Yeah.
I always went to Shaheen, Wu-Tang. Big
Oh shit! So
L.
heavy hip hop,
East
boom bap.
They
head.
really introduced me to really amazing artists based on lyrics. Never really based on the music. You always had to have that street kind of knowledge and like what
Yeah.
we've been through, what we're going through, and
So even growing up in Los Angeles, when you came here and running the streets, you were still bumping the East Coast rap music,
well, they were bumping it. I was just kind of observing everything they were bumping.
but it was nothing that was in your playlist or.
No, I was listening to fucking Chalino, all that stuff.
Saul Viera.
I think I might have to stop because.
Nah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go chill. We're live at Bubba's Tacos here in Ontario.
I usually don't talk too much.
It's getting smoky. It's getting smoky. I know. I see La Smiley with a contact already. Triste is
Her
over
eyes are
there.
glazing.
You can't tell, little Mr. E right there.
He's a
He got shades
passionate
on.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope, man. I'm super glad that, like I said, even though I was a paisita and the homie used to clown the shit out of me, like, because I was kind of like the outsider that didn't know English and I was used to just be there. I picked up their style of clothing and all that, pick up the way they grew up and all that. And when it came to the music, I'm just so glad that I grew up them knowing music than not knowing, because everything mainstream, of course, is good, but you want to go into the gems, the ones that are like, the albums or whatever. Like
Right.
even GP Wu. Have you heard of GP Wu? No.
Deep dive right there.
Wow. GP Wu is kind of almost like Wu-Tang. It's
Okay.
part of, how Wu-Tang has like so many members?
Yeah.
GP Wu, oh, trust me. You're going to love these guys, man. It's just like, they're from over there.
Yeah.
Big Pun, like.
That's what's up.
There's just so many, lyricists.
That's it.
All that good stuff. And then when
So you're really heavy on the lyrics, which
yeah,
is
when
dope.
it comes to music, even though I'm a paisita, I do know a lot of music. I actually stopped listening to the radio like in 2007.
For real.
Yeah.
Because after that, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I didn't really like that. I went back.
Well, I changed the radio,
Yeah.
Instead of going forward, I went more into digging backwards. So I started listening to,
Yeah.
I think that's
guys and all
today's
that.
generation, though, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, it's
they
pretty-
dig into the crates back in the old school. That's
Yeah.
why if you come July 2nd, man, we're doing that. San Diego, Barrio Logan, on a Sunday afternoon plug. Go ahead.
I even listen to opera, too.
Yeah.
And Italian and all that, even though I don't speak the language,
Wow.
but just the sound of it, like somehow you kind of relate to it, like, oh, there's this one song, the most famous one is called Vesti la Juva. And it's just like a song about a clown that he found out that his wife broke his heart, like he cheated on him right before he goes on stage. He's the one, the famous sound that you hear like in all these commercials and all that. Once you hear it, you know, oh, that's
To
the one.
recognize it.
Yeah, but that song is just so dramatic, and it kind of goes with them too. I sang it once.
Yeah.
I did like a little kind of like, oh, I do like random performances like that when people, I want just him to be on stage, maybe sing a song. I do sing that one. I did, well, they just hired me for the Mocha Museum. Mocha,
Oh, yeah, in
the,
LA.
Yeah, the one right there. I did like a little performance singing that song there.
Wow.
And I'm going on the 12th, I think. I think they're having like a hip hop anniversary. I think the 50th
anniversary hip
Yeah,
hop?
they're
Yeah.
gonna have a hip hop event, and they
Okay.
invited them to just
Just be in the crowd.
yeah. And
Like
that
a
I mean,
mocha?
I know.
Shit.
I was like, whoa, like these guys.
They're heavy hitters over here.
People sometimes when I don't know who I mean, like you know, I never thought you would know me, but people do know these guys, you know,
Yeah.
like people found out about
Well, I
them
know
through the
Triste.
music.
I didn't. You came later, bro.
I know,
Sorry,
right?
homie.
Like through the music, like the first time I met Baby Bash,
Yeah.
it was through like a concert too, and the first thing he went through was start talking shit to like Smiley. What the fuck did you do to El Triste? Why you do him like that? And I was like, what? Like, chill. Like, I'm all trying to tell him what's up, but he's already talking shit to her because of the music video.
Oh my
I was
god.
just like, oh man, like it was just
People
so
are
fun.
invested like the damn
Oh,
Kardashians.
what a
I know.
trip.
Yeah,
There you
gotta
go.
Keep up with the Puppet Master.
Huh.
You need the series.
Let them
For
know.
real, man. Yeah, there's so much stuff that I could do. It's just, you know, like course, you know, I'm living paycheck to paycheck and stuff like that. But
Do you,
know,
do you come
people-
across like find it hard to like trust people that come across and want to help you out? Like, what I mean by that is, I could do this for you. Like people, you know what I'm saying, in your ear all the time, and then it's like, I'm not
Yeah.
gauging this fool right. I'm not really feeling like.
People always do wanna like do things.
Cause I asked that
Yeah.
because, bro, like I see you doing
Everybody-
big things. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually, everybody's trying to get involved with El Triste to do TikToks, to do any random stuff, you know. And
Yeah.
it's fun, but if it's not like kind of like a purpose or something, like I actually built El Triste more like a promotional puppet. So El Triste, what I had envisioned before even all this going on, I had El Triste envisioned like, oh, he's gonna go into like a restaurant, check your menu, get like a plate, he's sitting down, more like a review, or him just kind of checking your puppet, giving you a shout out, oh, come visit this place, they got this stuff. That's what I want to do with El Triste, more like promotion businesses.
Would you give him a voice?
Eventually, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough,
It's gotta
but
be
I
the
will have
right
to.
one
I
too.
will have to, because
Because then he could do those commercials and.
yeah, what I wanted to do is do like, you know, the little pop-ups, little things that you come out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah,
like that's what I want to do with them, more like
speech bubbles.
kind of like that. But yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, I will have to.
Oh, that would be
rebuild-
dope too. The speech
Yeah,
bubbles.
kind of, because I seen this series, like I think it was Adult what do you
Adult
call it?
Swim?
Adult Swim. They had like this Barbie dolls, and they just had this little thing going on right here.
Yeah.
Like even that, like, you know, it'd be funny just to have them just kind of have the little goofy cartoonish little.
Or even make noise. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
just anything, you know, it'd be funny. But yeah, I mean, these guys, eventually I will have to rebuild them. If I do rebuild them, I'll have to make them bigger, because if I do give him mouth, I'll have to give him eyes too, to close his eyes and stuff like that. And yeah, it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna lose what he looks now. Even though in the movie about his like, cause he has his own movie named El Triste, so in the movie he was part of a puppet show. But since he's so simple and he's seeing other puppets like they're doing tricks and they're doing like a show,
Yeah.
he just comes out on stage. He's like this, and he kind of got jealous. So in the movie, he has his own life. He kind of make me broke him, and I built like a brand new face in the movie that looks so differently. It's more like in a opera sense a way.
Wow.
I give him more like an opera kind of look. I mean, the makeup is the iconic part of El Triste, because I could make anything that I could do, and if I had the that's El Triste, huh? Like no matter what I do, like
Recognizable.
yeah, even a dog. If I do a dog, that's, you know, like
Yeah.
the characteristic of the makeup is kind of what brings him alive. So when I did that movie, I did like a brand new face. My friends helped me, and he actually talks in the movie. Not talks, but he kind of mumbles like a song. He's doing like more like kind of like that. And at the end of the movie, after he's singing the performance, he's seeing a guy playing the piano, like going like this, and all these puppets and people are just circling the guy playing the piano.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at his hand, and that's where the movie ends. So
Shit.
if you do see his hands, they're just kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no movement. So once he sees the piano, he's just kind of like, like I broke my face to get a new one, and I had the spotlight, but now I don't, and it kind of cut right there to maybe make like a bigger movie or something like
Yeah.
that. But since that movie is kind of doing the rounds, it's kind of, you know, it's doing pretty good.
That's pretty tight.
But for
honestly.
that movie, you will actually see like a different version of El Triste at the end, of him kind of moving the mouth and opera kind of lazy looking kind of like way.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
you know,
relatable.
It's different. But you know, like I say, I was just happy they made a movie about him.
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa, like really, like oh shit, like all right.
Well, that's
Well,
relatable even for humans. Like, never enough, right? Never satisfied. There's always
Yeah,
something that, you know, you
exactly.
can keep going
So
and keep
it's-
doing.
and there's no language, there's no talk in the movie, so it's practically universal. That's why he went
Yeah.
to Cuba, to Mexico, and doing all these awards, because it's like there's no talk. You can only see half of my body when I'm kind of manipulating, but everything's focusing on just his life, what he's kind of going through the whole puppet show,
Right.
which is pretty dope. It's pretty pretty interesting.
Sick ass food. Hey, brother, well, I thank you for coming out, man. We're gonna grab
course,
some
man.
wings,
Yeah.
whether you want to or not. You gotta try some of Bubba's food,
Hell yeah.
right, Bubba? We'll go over there rolling his own joint right now. Blunt. Sorry, get it right. Get it right.
Yes,
I know, for real. That's why when I usually don't smoke joints, but it's still good.
Shout out to your website, bro. I know you got a website.
Yeah, but you know, it's on my page. It's on the Puppet Master Playground.
Okay.
And it's Shopify, and I think just the link in my page.
So you can
that's where
check
it
out
is.
your merch, what you're wearing right
I
there.
got my merch. I got different styles. I got like 3 designs. Got stickers, air fresheners, bottle openers,
Sick.
pins, little things, you know, which is cool.
And then
people are supporting.
we'll go ahead and throw the GoFundMe too,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
in
appreciate
our
it.
description so
Oh,
people
thank you
can
so
click
much.
on that
Thank
as
you
well.
guys so much, and I'm just
That's
happy,
the
man. So
website.
yeah, everything is on the Puppet Master 213.
Puppet Master Playground.
We got
Hey.
Triste 213 and La Smiley 213.
Hey.
Órale.
Well, we're gonna chill out, man. See if we can feed them too. See if they want to eat. Appreciate you guys. Hey, once again, please share this. If you found it interesting, hey, send it to somebody, man. Love to hear stories about puppets. This guy has an amazing story right here. We want to thank you once again for popping in. And really quick, before we get up out of here, though, we also want to push our event going down this Sunday. We'll throw this up on the screen. It's I always get it twisted. Adelanto, right?
San Jacinto.
San Jacinto, man, I'm
Yeah.
tripping. Adelanto's another see, I'm telling you, I can barely see from here, fool, but it's going to be with
Yeah.
Amanda Perez. Let's see, Lighter Shade of Brown, of course.
Hypnotic.
Shout out to the homie Hypnotic. Who else, bro?
That's pretty
Little
much.
Blackie got added, I think.
Little Blackie. Oh, yeah, that's not the updated flyer that I got right there. So come on out. I heard this place gets lit, too,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, that's what I was
I've seen
telling you.
the
Like
Instagram.
they got bandas there performing and like that shit. It's a stage.
What's the
and
name of the
everything.
spot, bro? I can't even read it.
I know Los Mareados.
Okay.
Los Mareados Seafood and Entertainment.
In San Jacinto.
Yeah, so it gives me like a Hollows vibe. I looked it up, the venue.
Yeah?
Yeah, so they got like a big stage, trusting light, like it's
Man, let's get lit, bro. This Sunday. Come on, man. After Sunday on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? For the Sunday afternoon, we're going to go out there, man.
Pre-game at a Twitch party, full.
get the Airbnb already.
That's it. All right, brother, man. We appreciate you once
Thank
again.
you guys for
Gang.
coming, man. Appreciate
And
you guys.
hang out, chill out. Everybody else, man.
Always.
Like I said, just share it. Anything else, y'all? Y'all gonna be anywhere? You want to push something?
I'm be doing a brunch this Saturday, Baco Corona.
Hey,
City
again,
Corona.
Taco Dos Lagos.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got I'm doing the Taco Tuesday tomorrow.
Hey,
So I'll be
shouts out.
there if you guys want to pull up for
Baco?
a pistón.
Sick ass Danny Boy at Taco Tuesday.
Hey, the aguachiles, I tried them last week. Fucking
Fire.
Like, you know me with seafood. Like,
Yeah.
I've tried those too.
Aguachiles and then their ceviche.
But you gotta go lunch for those. That's not in brunch.
Yeah.
Oh, for real, for real?
Yeah, like when I'm 6 p.m. and dinner time.
Yeah.
So, but the shit, they still smack.
We'll come check you out, man.
I'll
And
cuddle.
I think that's it. So we're gonna leave you right now with this Lighter Shade of Brown video. If you haven't seen it, our party going down on Sunday afternoon, July 2nd. Other than that, man, we'll catch you next Monday. Blackout, boy.
Hey.
Summer 2023 just got hotter. Get ready, San Diego, because Lighter Shade of Brown presents on a Sunday afternoon day party going down in San Diego, July 2nd, 4th of July weekend, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come celebrate those memories with plenty of old school throwbacks, oldies, and more. Hosted by ODM from Lighter Shade of Brown with special guests, the OG Lowrider girl, Dazza.
Hey guys, it's your girl Daza. I want to personally invite you Sunday, July 2nd, San Diego to a Lighter Shade of Brown on a Sunday afternoon.
Bella D.
Gotta find Mamacita. Oh.
And taking you back with all the classics, Beto Perez, live in the mix. And we're throwing it back with Legion of Doom's DJ Mike Ski. July 2nd, 4th of July weekend. We'll see you on a Sunday afternoon. Get your tickets now at eventbrite.com. Summer 2023 just got hotter. Get ready, San Diego.